Let me
2.
make sure that all my shit's leveled up too.
Okay, yeah. 1. Alright. Woohoo! We're live. Okay. We're also recording, and everything looks good from this angle. Alright.
Audio check.
Audio check for everyone real quick.
Check. Testing 1, 2.
Bogo's vented.
Yeah. Bogo's vented.
Baked beans. Baked beans.
Bush's baked beans.
Okay.
Spaghetti.
Beans. Alrighty.
Tickle bitties.
The beginning.
Okay, so mine sounds a little
funky. What's up? What's up, Claire?
Well, I'm listening to the stream, and mine sounds a little bit funky. Everyone else sounds a lot better.
I should probably be putting on the stream, shouldn't I? Hold up.
Careful.
Listen, I didn't come prepared.
when doing that, guys, so that to mute the stream after you've checked your audio, so that you don't have double voices coming at you. Scop.
Unlocking. I'm the scared man. So we are live on Twitch. Is there anyone else watching? Can you see if there's anyone watching?
There's no one watching as of yet.
Well, I have the stream open.
Don't expect anyone to.
I don't expect anyone to, but
I don't
know anybody else has Twitch, so.
I know. I'm just saying, don't be optimistic.
No, not from the beginning. Everyone.
Optimism?
Don't-
What's that?
Bogo's
Just
vintage.
be realistic.
What is this
Just be realistic.
optimism you speak of?
Optimism, Brian. Get you.
Senor DM,
Yep.
shall we begin?
All right, I forgot you're gonna be calling him that
Yep. Senor DM. All right.
every time.
Let me make sure I got everything I need. Yep, I got everything I need.
Fucking hell.
All right, guys.
My fucking.
Are you ready?
Aye, DM.
I am gone. Incubo.
Aye, the mighty DM.
Yes, you are. You are all.
Indeed, we are ready, God.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Keep talking.
I'm
I'm just
turn all
gonna
y'all
log
down.
into Twitch. Ow. Am I not quiet enough for you?
No, you're all extremely loud.
Sorry.
Good.
Well, except for
Ah!
Leopold. Leopold's quiet. And Khan is at full volume.
What is the stream called?
The stream is literally called Aeidros, the beginning of a new era.
Since I'm
Do you
subscribed
have
to
any
you,
of the
it
tags
should.
put on there so people can like find it and discover?
Yeah, there's chatting, English, D&D 5e, D&D campaign, D&D homebrew, and TTRPG.
Got it.
The link in general.
I'm logging into my
Missed
account.
the eye.
Alrighty. So, we're gonna start off in a large 2-story structure with a sign out front that reads Moriarty's General. Inside a small bedchamber in this large structure, we find 2 people. An orc and a strange winged humanoid. Burke, if you could please describe yourself for the audience.
Alright. I'm a round 6'2" half orc with an okay looking face. Blue eyes, short tusk to the point where they really don't show. I got a pretty lean build, olive green skin, and I wear a black cloak with a green sleeveless shirt and brown pants with a full beard and short hair, all brown.
Okay. Khan, if you could describe yourself for the audience.
My name is Khan Incubo. I am a 6 foot tall individual with bat-like wings, My cloak is a dark brown with red highlights in it. I always wear a mask to cover the majority of my face. The mask has spots of blood over it that seem to have been from one of my many adventures.
So as we come to this scene, you two both hear a knocking on the door. Just, are you both awake? Moriarty's voice sounds from the other side of the door.
Yeah, we're awake, Moriarty. What's up? I go and open the door.
And as you open the door, you see the lean, tall, gray-haired man, Moriarty, in his, usual attire of just a leather tunic and vest.
Alright.
Well, I got some information for you both, if ya wouldn't mind following me upstairs.
Sure thing.
Will do.
What's up?
As my shadow jumps onto my wings and they look like just shadow.
Okay. As Moriarty leads you both upstairs, you find a tall man in armor, decked out from head to toe in just, metal armor. He had the color of the armor is gold. He has a red cape flowing down from his shoulders. And these are the two you told me about, Moriarty. Hey, they are. They're the ones who got me shipment back when you people decided to fuck up. Very well. Gentlemen, I am Captain Edward Idman.
Pleasure. My name is Khan.
My name's Burke. Pleasure to meet you.
And if you guys want to know how to spell his name, it's Edward, Edward, and then Idman is Idman. He seems to have a very tall disposition about him, though himself only being about 5'6".
He just feels tall.
He feels tall by his stature. The way he holds himself, he seems to be taller than he is.
It's like wearing stripes.
Yeah, kind of. He seems to be looking down his nose at everyone. His helmet clasped in his right arm. I don't know possibly how you people saved this shipment from brigands like them. But, since it seems you know how to handle yourselves, I will say, might we inquire about your assistance?
You know what? No. I walk out the door.
It will cost you money. But yes, you may inquire as to our services.
As you start to leave, Burke, Moriarty kind of puts his hand on your shoulder. Just listen to him. He's got a bit of a mean disposition, but he's a good lad.
Alright. Fine. I'll walk back in and begrudgingly listen.
As you walk back in, Edward kind of just continuing to look down his nose. We have some information about the brigands you fought yesterday. Some of the debtors. They seem to be held up in a sector of the city that is abandoned.
So, no worry of collateral damage.
No.
Excellent.
We don't have to worry about blowing anything up this time.
Well, we weren't the ones that blew the stuff up last time. They blew us up.
Right. Regardless, no one else gets hurt.
So, will you accept this quest?
Fine.
I will pay
How
you
much will it pay? And what exactly do you want us to do?
We want you to eliminate them as best you can. We will pay you quite handsomely for any insignias you bring, as is the agreement for all citizenry. And we will pay you after the job is done, as these people are rather irritating to the guards.
And,
Irritating the gods.
Guards.
Sorry.
I-
Your way of speech is taking me a minute to get used to.
Might
I get that
inquire-
a lot.
Might I inquire something?
But
Why
of course.
exactly are you hiring us to do this?
We are rather busy at the moment, trying to guard a caravan of nobles that decided to come into town unannounced.
Gotcha.
So we have a handsful trying to convince them that the Ibnon sector is completely safe.
Alright, well, good luck with that.
Ah, I see. On the note of Senor DM, on the note of nobles, do we still remember how the insignia on the guy who ran away looked?
Yes, I would say you would. You got a really good look at it, considering it was, embroidered onto his jacket.
Is there a way that I could have my shadow kind of form that symbol
Yes, I will allow it.
to show? We actually, speaking of nobles, good sir, we actually found a noble at one of the places. Unfortunately, he got away after throwing an item that caused a great fireball to erupt at my face. But he was wearing something with this symbol embroidered upon it.
As Edward Eidman looks at it, roll me an insight check.
Okay.
First roll of the campaign.
That's a 17.
17. There is a flash of recognition on his face. But bring it up with one of the other guards. I have no time to deal with this issue at the moment. I have to go report to the noble family at once. I trust you will be able to find the abandoned warehouse, as I have already given Moriarty the great map that was drawn up by one of our cartographers. Farewell.
Bye.
He leaves rather quickly. And you can tell he's very purposefully trying not to touch anything.
Ooh. on that 17 insight check, does it feel like he just feels like this place is dirty and beneath him?
No, it's less that, more like he's afraid of touching everything.
Afraid of touching.
So
I should
he's potentially germophobic?
Maybe.
I'd have to roll higher on an insight check to see that.
He's kind of hard to read, yeah.
Alright.
As he leaves, though, the door does seem to shut behind him on its own.
Okay.
I'm sorry about him. Again, he's a good lad. He just doesn't know how to not look down his nose at people, you know.
We got that impression.
Pretty impressive considering he's shorter than most of us.
Aye, it is rather impressive. But As he said, there is an abandoned warehouse where the debtors seem to be holed up. And, well, let's just say they're not alone, as far as intel says. Seems as though they've thrown their lot in with the Red Cloaks, so it should be a bit dangerous. Be careful.
We might need some assistance in that regard, then. I'm not familiar with these Red Cloaks, but they don't sound like a group to be trifled with.
They're not. I don't have a lot of information on them, just that they're kind of a weird cult. And if they're working with the debtors, something's weird. But, as I said before, you should head out soon. Just be careful. Here's the map. And he hands you a map. If you're looking for assistance, I urge you to go to the Durnthan sector. And perhaps ask for Aeidros Kenson, captain of the Holy Guard.
Yes, I think we will do this.
Alright.
Thank you. Could you point us in the direction of that quarter?
As you look at the map, actually, it's a full map of the city. It has the Durnthan sector, the Ebnon sector, the Enders sector, and the Ikbur sector.
My goodness, this is a detailed map.
Hi, it is.
I hate to admit it, but he was right. This is an impeccable map.
Yeah, just don't say it in front of his face and go to his head.
His nose will grow ever longer.
You two should probably head out soon, otherwise you might be a bit late to catch him. Because he is a busy man, so you should probably head to the Durnthan sector right quick.
You got anything to eat?
Oh, obviously, yes. Sorry. Breakfast should be downstairs in the dining quarters.
Alright.
Thank you.
Grab some of that before we head out.
Absolutely.
Thanks for all this, Moriarty.
You're welcome, and obviously, I'll give you a finder's fee. For any other of my shipments or items you might find at this new warehouse.
Excellent.
Alright,
Is there a specific symbol that will be on your mark of trade, perhaps, that will be on your items?
It should be a crown of thorns.
Crown of thorns.
Aye, it should be adorning a small frog.
Adorning a small frog.
Aye.
Interesting crest, sir.
It's a fun one, I'll tell you that.
Well, Burke, shall we move on after taking some sustenance?
Sounds like a plan.
As you both move on towards the dining hall, the camera is going to zoom out and shift back to the Durnthan sector of the city. Holy places of worship stacked around, built tall and proud, each adorning a different symbol. But we go to the one adorning the symbol of the sun, the great temple of Aeidros. And we find in a small sleeping chamber multiple sleeping figures. Well, I say sleeping. One of them is standing with his eyes sort of dimmed. As cleric, if you would like to describe your character for the audience.
Yes, okay. It's gonna be a little weird, because I'm not good at explaining things, but Cleric is a warforged. I'd say he's about 5'6". He has no mouth. His eyes are quite a bright yellow when he's functioning. He has two vents coming up the sides of where his mouth should be, as he's wearing what appears to be a stolen cleric's robe with what looks like a stab hole in the right side on the abdomen, and it's quite tarnished as he's just kind of standing there.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm not good at this.
You're good.
That was
You
great,
got it.
dude.
That was fine. That was awesome.
You're good.
I liked it. And then Leopold, if you would like to describe yourself.
Leopold is a rather tall man, leanly muscled. He wears half-plate armor, bronzed, with a short-plumed helmet, and a tall shield, and carries a spear.
Okay.
He has a short, well-kept beard, few scars, though most are hidden by his armor, and he bears one ring on his middle finger, on his left hand.
Okay. And the Grim, if you would like to describe yourself for the audience.
Yes. I do have one question for Etch.
Yes.
The DM, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Could we say that maybe the Grim's outside?
Oh, absolutely. That's
not
totally
in the
fine.
bunk. I'll describe him and then I'll let you talk. The Grim is a about average sized man, about 5'8". The best way I can describe the way he looks is a Victorian era cowboy. He is wearing a trench coat, dark trench coat with purple trimmings. With dark purple trimmings, obviously. We gotta go for the edge. Most of his clothing looks rather either really old or worn out, kind of. He wears a distinctive wide-brimmed hat on his head and has on his face there's like a if you know what a wild rag is, the kind of the fucking thing cowboys put on their face, like in the movies or whatnot.
So kind of like a bandana, but not.
Yeah, a bandana. I learned recently they call them wild rags. He has the bandana wrapped around his mouth, and on the rest of his face is a masquerade mask that has the mouth part cut out in a curve-like fashion. His eyes, but the most striking part about him that you will notice is his eyes. His eyes are black. The main part of his eyes are black with two small glowing yellow pupils. And he's outside. He's been up for a while.
Okay. So, if you could roll me a D100 for me real quick.
Here we go. I knew it would happen this episode. Okay, let me find some D100. It's the ones with like the 10. It's the one
Percentile die.
D100s look like.
Yeah, it's the percentile dice,
Right.
yes.
The ones that have the 20, 80, the ones that have the big numbers on. Let me see.
The big
Sorry,
number
folks.
and the small number.
Big number, small number. Oh, right. So there's one with the 50 with the 10s and the one with the regular just single digits.
Mhm.
So 51.
That's a D. Here we go. So D100s. So okay. D1. Sorry. I'm just gonna pull them all out. Shit! Dropped them all. God damn it. This is
all good.
professionalism at its finest, folks. Professionalism at its finest, 100%. I was ready this stream. I was not ready. But, okay, I got two percentile dice with the 10s and the 80s. So, the way I roll it is that, like, one represents the 10s place and the one represents the 1s place, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We'll say blue. You know what? I'm gonna re-roll it because I didn't call which one I want to be the 10 and the 1.
So
Again,
there should
professional.
be one that has tens, and then one that
One that's
has
almost exactly like it, but just has ones.
yeah.
Okay. I was rolling 2 of the same one. So re-rolling time, people. I know there's only 6 people on the chat right now, but I gotta impress them, man. First show, first impressions matter. Oh shit. Okay. Well, that's 3, and then 10's place 73.
73.
3.
You have on an East African kofia.
Hold on, I gotta pull that up,
I don't know what that sounds like, but it sounds ridiculous.
wait.
Just pull up a PNG
Oh
on the
my
stream of what it looks like.
No. Oh no.
I don't even know how to.
Oh god, I
My
can't
dumbass
see it. What
brain
is
doesn't
it?
even know how to spell it.
Oh god.
I'll
No, dude.
Oh, it's
What I would
that.
love for you to
I'm
What I would love
gonna
for you
send
to
it
do
in
is
general.
just
Not gonna lie.
No.
That looks pretty
Dude,
cool.
you know what
It's a cool
you know
hat.
what would be funnier? Would be funny if you just put a BNG on it and just put it on the stream and cover the hat that I have on. Oh, it's not terrible.
Oh,
Look like
that's not what I was expecting.
look like
That's
an
for sure.
African senator
It-
or something.
It's kind of like a yarmulke, only stouter, more
Yep.
stout.
So
Yeah.
as your
It's black, right? Though. It's
yeah, no, as
Black
as
and
your
purple, black and purple.
almost
as
looking more like a
your-
fez than anything.
Minus
as you
top.
as you wake
Shorter
up,
fez.
you hear a small yawn come from the top of your head as your hat suddenly changes into a small cylindrical form that is an Eastern African kafia hat. It is
Grim
rather
just-
strange.
Grim just kind of fucking here we go again. We couldn't just stay on one. We had to do this.
As
Alright,
you're
whatever.
as you're talking at your hat,
Yeah.
you
Well, it's
hear
yawned. It must
the
have a personality.
you hear the clattering of heavy armor walking towards the temple of which you had slept outside.
Yeah, I think the reason he slept outside the temple, by the way, is mainly because his body is sort of repellent to holy symbols.
Fair.
Or, well, not repellent, he is repelled by holy symbols.
Okay. So
So he,
as
yeah.
as you see this figure clad in white rose gold armor, you see a long blonde mane as a lion face looks down at you, 7 feet tall, towering. As you also see a young human boy next to him. Well, I say young, he's about 25 years old. Are you one of the ones who destroyed the Red Cloaks yesterday?
Depends. You with the Union?
No.
Well then, that might be classified information. Who's
I
asking?
am Leandros Kenson, captain of the Holy Guard here in the Durnthen sector of Leadose. This
Well,
is my squire, Cetis.
well, good for you. What's that got to do with the red coat?
The Red Cloaks are an evil cult. If you would be so kind as to join me inside the temple, I will explain more.
Great. I'd like to. Why don't we have this conversation out here? Why do you want to be in the temple so bad?
I was told there were 3.
There are, and I can get them out here. I prefer being out here when gods can't judge me.
Then I shall retrieve your companions.
Well, go ahead.
Leopold, at this moment, I assume you've gone to look for food.
I have rations.
Okay, you have rations.
Do you really want hardtack?
Do you really want
nice,
hardtack?
Juicy sirloin.
No,
I don't know why
You
you're
gotta
having
get
so
the
much
hardtack, the MREs.
The temple will provide
get that
food for you
blueberry
if you
muffin.
ask. Just like
One of them comes up. Nah,
They have little cross-shaped sugar cookies.
they
Bruh,
will
no,
provide
I got
any form of metallic sustenance that you might need, cleric.
just imagine they come up with like a metal blueberry muffin, and it's actually just
say that again?
batteries.
I said that they will also provide any metallic sustenance that you might require.
How are you gonna eat if you don't have a mouth?
He does.
It,
How do you know
it
he doesn't
doesn't
have a mouth?
necessarily. He said he doesn't have a mouth, but it doesn't necessarily need to be consumed through the mouth. Most Warforged are built with
Repositories?
they're built with a center chassis in their chest,
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Hmm.
where they can
You
store such
absolute
things.
knob.
Um,
Get a full oven.
so I'm gonna say cleric kind of like wakes up and he walks outside past the two that were talking and like picks up a random piece of wood, opens up the chassis, and just tosses it in there and closes it.
Incinerator stomach.
Okay. So are you both gonna walk to the grand hall, or are you just gonna stay in your rooms?
I mean,
I
I'm here,
have
so-
already exited my room. I am
Okay.
in the main chapel by now.
Okay, so you're in the main chapel. Okay. What about you, cleric? Are you in the main chapel or no?
Well, I just said I came outside and threw a piece of wood into my
Oh, okay.
incineration chamber.
Okay, so
Grim
you
just kind of looks at
you went
Grim
outside.
just looks at you when you do that. Grim just looks at you when you do that, just like, so that's just something you do publicly?
I'm gonna turn to him and I'm just gonna like tilt my head and kind of like shake my head in disappointment as I throw another piece of wood into my chest.
Okay.
Grim just kind of rolls his eyes and looks at the ground again.
Guard Captain Leandros Kenson kind of looks at this strange mechanical being throwing wood in his chest and is just... Is he one of the other ones?
He's one of
He's
them.
gonna kind of look over at him, and you see steam kind of like come out of his mouth, or where the vents out of his where his mouth would be, as he kind of just nods his head.
All right. And I'm assuming the third one is inside.
From what I saw, he was getting some hardtack. I don't know why. Church
Um,
makes good food.
He opens the chapel doors, and Leopold, you also see this tall Leonin figure as he walks into the chapel. As the head priest walks up to him and says, "Today's worth 2 tomorrows." And he looks at him and says, "As the sun brings it." He looks
Then
over
he's-
towards you,
yeah.
Leopold. Are you the third?
I am on one knee before the chapel's altar offering a quick prayer. And I leave 2 silver in the alms box as I get up.
Okay. As you stand up, the tall Leonin figure nods at you in approval, turns and motions for you to follow.
You just hear Grim from outside. Careful with him. He's a bit nosy. Even though his nose is halfway into his face. You just see, like, Grim just shakes his head. Whatever, dude.
As you exit the chapel, the large Leonin figure turns around Once again, I am Captain Leandros Kenson. I am the captain of the guard here in the Holy Sector. This is my squire Sedis. He is also my adopted son.
I reach a hand out.
As you reach a hand out, Leandros takes it and gives you a firm handshake. After that handshake ends, Sedis also shakes your hand firmly.
There's a lot you can tell from a person given their handshakes.
Indeed. I am here to ask you about the happenings from yesterday. You three, in an alleyway, killed 3 red-cloaked individuals, yes?
Oh, they didn't make it easy.
No.
I would assume not.
Yes. I wouldn't say I killed one. I got a good shot in, but then the bastard cheated and hit me in one shot.
Oh, hi, Fox. Thank you. Indeed.
Fox. No, Fox. Indeed.
And
So-
you, strange mechanical man. Not the talker, I see.
Not.
Leandros
Yeah.
turns to both of you. So you killed these red cloaks.
Yes, sir.
Well, wasn't my first intention. There was a first one, but he blew himself up before I could get him. Just
Yeah.
figured
I
I
saw
might as
the-
well take out the rest of them. Saw they were
I
doing
saw
some.
the other
arc-
3 fleeing.
Saw them
Yes.
doing some arcane shit, arcane circle shit. They were gonna affect the rest of the town.
Yes. It was rather unfortunate to lose such a high priest of the cloth. But things happen.
Please keep
All
your
the time.
language respectful.
He looks at you and just says, I was being as respectful as I could, given the situation.
I'm not talking to you. All respect due.
Sedis kind of flashes
Ivan?
a glare at Grim.
Grim glares back with just a look of like, I don't give 2 shits. And then he looks back at Leopold. My language says what I say what I want to say. I don't particularly care how you feel about it. But I won't say nothing else. Whatever.
Well,
Sorry for everyone in chat. I'm not a particularly good speaker.
Mm.
well. At least you know of the Red Cloaks. They were
There's a
indeed
contract
trying
in
to
my-
pull off an arcane spell that would have leveled the majority of the Durnthan sector of Leadose. Luckily, 2 of the 5 circles were stopped.
Who stopped the second one? We know we stopped the
I
first.
did.
Oh. Is that why your armor's not covered in blood? Growl all you want. Doesn't change the fact that you're squeaky clean while the rest of us are dirty. Seems hard to
Fine.
believe that somebody with such clean armor got into any sort of fight at all.
Sedis
I think it
reaches
speaks to
forward
his-
and casts Prestidigitation on all 3 of you. And thus
okay.
cleaning your clothing.
I lean down
Uh,
and whisper, I think that speaks more to his prowess than ours.
yeah, well, prowess doesn't mean shit in a fight.
So, I was
Says
going
the one
to
who
ask...
went down first.
If he hadn't have cheated, I wouldn't have fallen down. He shot some stupid fucking green ass spell, and then I fell in a hit. If I got
He's
in a
a
real
magic
fight,
He used
so
magic.
am I. Doesn't
Said,
so fucking what?
what's his
Doesn't mean he
name?
can't cheat.
Cast prestidigitation.
Yeah,
I
said
used
his...
no
Kinda
magic,
examine his
and I
clothes for
killed
a
2 of
second.
them.
Guys, just one sec. Cleric, what was that?
He's said after he cast prestidigitation, he kind of looks at his cloak and kind of puts his thumbs up and then points to the stab hole and kind of like gestures that maybe you could fix that. Kind of like gestures at it, like, "Hey, forgot this."
Cetus walks up to the stab hole, and he puts his hand on the stab hole in your cloak, cleric, and casts mending, thus sealing
One stab hole fixer.
the stab wound in your cloak.
Excuse me, sir. Could I
He
get
gives a
one
great
stab
big
hole
thumbs up.
removal, please?
As steam kind of escapes the vent.
Cetus looks at Grim and kind of flashes another glare and walks back to Leandros Kenson's side once more.
For the prestidigitation thing, you notice that while it does look cleaner, it does not look like it has gotten it. Like it is clean now and a little shiny. It's still worn out clothing that still kind of looks like this. He's been wearing it for a long time, so it's clean, just not tidy.
Okay.
Clean but worn.
Yeah, it's worn.
Yeah.
You've all been,
And by the way, he knows that his hat looks ridiculous right now. Not addressing it.
It is kind of hard to take you serious with that hat.
He just
Just
slowly
with
takes
the
the
rest
hat off
of your
and puts
attire.
He just slowly takes his hat off and puts it in his coat, just like we don't need to talk about it.
As you all are speaking, actually, roll a perception check for me real quick.
Okay, perception.
All of them?
Duba.
Yes, you as well, cleric.
Well, perception's not one of my skills, so I don't have anything in, so this will just be a flat roll. It's a D20, right? I'm using the companion D20 app. Hey, if I say companion D20 enough, will they sponsor us? We'll find out.
We'll find out if they ever see this.
So that's a strong, healthy, virile 3.
Strong, healthy, virile 3. Nice.
You know what? Grim is too focused.
I rolled a limp
Got a
19.
A
I
limp
got an 18.
19.
Yeah, I rolled a limp
What'd you get,
19.
Cleric, what did you get?
Grim is too.
18.
He rolled
18.
18. Grim too busy putting his hat in his coat and wondering why it just looks like that. He's just like, I can't be seen in public with this shit.
So two of you, so Leopold and Cleric, notice another figure dressed in similar armor, but much lighter, and it's more blue, like a cobalt blue color. As he's running towards Leandros, with two people following behind him, one with great big dark wings and the other with the deep grassy green skin of an orc.
Do they look hostile?
No, they do not. He seems to be running towards you more of in a hey, like waving hello towards the captain.
Gotcha.
As you hear come from the man in the cobalt blue armor. He should be right up here. He's the leaning fellow in the rose gold armor.
Thank you kindly. And I will I'll go ahead and hand him a gold piece for his assistance.
Oh my! Thank you kindly.
Oh, thank you. This trip was made so much easier with your assistance.
Yeah, honestly, despite the fact that the map was made so well, I couldn't catch a chance of it.
Thank you so much. You two have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you have a great conversation with the captain.
Thank you.
Farewell. And
Farewell.
he goes running off towards these two people in an alleyway who seem kind of shady.
I liked him.
As they walk up,
You seem pretty amicable.
I'm gonna swap my spear over to my shield hand.
Okay. As they walk up, Lord Leandros turns around and just holds his hand towards the two figures in a stopping motion. Who might you be?
My name's Burke Greystoff. Pleasure to meet you. I extend a hand.
He takes it. I am Leandros Kenson.
Pleasure to meet you, Leandros Kenson. I am Khan Incubo, vampire hunter. Though I am taking a bit of a rest due to some injuries sustained.
Vampire hunter.
As
That could be
indicated by the
interesting.
fire on his face.
Well, no, actually, that was actually rather refreshing. See, before I came to the Ikbur Alliance, I was on a job and it, successful ended in some injuries that need healing and are currently going through that, though they are not ones that can be healed by magic at the point that I'm at. It is
Healed
just
with
getting
time.
back into myself.
Something that requires healing with
Too much.
time.
Too much
Precisely!
fire.
I am not familiar with you, sir.
My name is Leopold. Leopold Marcus Arcadian.
I am Khan Incubo. Pleasure to meet you.
I reach out my now empty hand.
So you reach out your left or right hand?
Right hand.
Okay.
And
And you
I
just flip it
will
around.
reach out my hand, and you can kind of see underneath the rather heavy trench coat that I wear, a hand crossbow in a kind of holster and a short sword in a sheath.
Okay.
Can,
As that
Leopold
happens,
just
can I see?
Leopold just slight nod of approval.
as that happens,
Clasp
you see,
hand, firm shake.
Cleric reaches hand up to his face as he kind of does like this kind of knocking motion as he kind of like knocks his face a few times as his kind of like the front part of his face kind of just, and he like kind of takes it off. As you can see, like a bunch of like machines and stuff like that. It's a lot. There's like a whole bunch of mechanical stuff going on as he then speaks. I am designation CL3R1C as he puts the face back on and it steams back into place.
Great.
I will call you Cleric because that name is incredibly long.
As he throws a thumb up,
Nice to meet you, Cleric.
as he kind of extends his hand.
I will take his hand and shake it.
He shakes your hand, and you see right as soon as he's done, he takes out a notebook and he starts writing in it.
Mm-hmm.
A
So-
studious one.
As you guys are doing this greeting, Cetus kind of whispers into Leandros Kenson's ear, as he stands back up straight. So, why are you here?
Oh, we came looking for assistance. We were tasked with taking out the debtors, but apparently they've mixed themselves with a group called the Red Cloaks.
Yeah,
The
they
Red
gave
Cloaks.
they gave Moriarty some trouble. Took some of his incoming shipments. We roughed him up a bit, but looks like there's still more out there.
The Red Cloaks are a tumultuous bunch. They are a evil sect, a cult, if you will.
What do they worship?
They worship an evil god. Ouroboros is his name.
Can I roll a religion check to see if I know that name?
You may roll a religion check. Any of you who wish
I
to...
would also.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a religion check. People
Could
who
I
wish to
do
know.
history instead of religion?
You can totally
It's
do
the same-
history.
It's the same modifier, but I just want to do history rather than religion.
You can do history.
Actually, yeah.
7.
History and religion are about the same on mine, so I'll just take if religion fails, I might have to just do a history check.
Well,
I
you
rolled a
did...
23.
You can only
Cleric, you
do
rolled
one,
a
I know.
what?
So,
A 23.
Holy hell!
Wow.
I got
mean,
a
he is a
dirty
cleric.
20.
Well, he is a
Got a
studious
19.
one.
Leopold and Cleric.
I got a 19.
And Burke.
Burke. And what
okay,
did you roll?
that's
What did you roll, Grim?
because I got a fucking 8.
Oof.
Way to go,
Ooh,
dude.
A solid 8.
Would that
Solid
be an
job.
intelligence or a
Realize
wisdom
you
check?
bombing it.
Would that be like? No, that's saving throw. My bad. I
So,
don't know. Would it be a modifier of intelligence?
the
I don't
three
know.
of you who succeeded on your religion check would know that Ouroboros is the god of demons. He is the god who created the entity who was known as the Demon Lord, who ruled over the Lythirian continent for over 600 years.
Ooh.
Sounds like an absolute shyster.
The Ikbur Collaboration Front was actually made to hold back the tenacious and evil Demon Lord from conquering the rest of the continent. After Emperor Lythirian rose up and killed the Demon Lord using the slaves that the Demon Lord had accumulated over the years, the continent was freed, and the Ikbur Collaboration Front was gifted half of the continent by the what was then known as the Elnern Empire. As Derek Elnern was
Lore.
the one who slew the Demon Lord.
Right.
Lordum.
And meanwhile, yeah, all this is happening. Grim, just like still fiddling with the hat. Still just like fiddling with the hat and just trying.
Khan, you kind of think for a second. Ouroboros. Sounds familiar. Something about demons, maybe?
Well, it's no consequence. We'll kill them anyway.
That would be appreciated.
Oh,
Humans
Sir Leandros, before
worshipping
you...
the demon god?
Yes. The demon god Ouroboros. A serpentine specter that still appears to his followers in dreams.
What, do they wish for enslavement again?
Yes.
Well, if you're
So they're
enslaved, you'll have to think.
insane.
Kinky?
Great.
You know what?
So they're absolutely insane. Great.
I mean, they
Sanity.
are a cult.
Insanity and devotion often.
Fair.
I
Insanity
can
and
vibe with it.
devotion. Yeah. Insanity and devotion often coincide with one another.
No, that's fanaticism. There's a difference.
What does it matter?
One
really?
can lead to the other, but continuing on, so Leandros, before you depart and before we depart, could we get some assistance on the slaying of these individuals?
Yeah, we honestly had our hands full a little bit last time.
Well, they
Got a
threw and
little hot.
when they throw items that cause literal fireballs to appear, and
Yeah, that kind of came out of nowhere.
it hurt. It hurt a lot.
Yeah.
I'd assume so. Fire's a bitch, man.
And his
Fire
coat is
bad.
a little singed. That you, at this point, you notice.
Might need to get a tailor for a new coat.
I mean,
This
Well,
coat
don't.
has
for yourself.
sentimental value.
I guess.
So,
Oh,
I guess we have
have
something
you
we
also
agree on.
seen this sigil before? And Shadow will form a imitation of the of the
the crest on the coat.
Debtor's
crest that
symbol.
we saw.
I
He
guess
looks
roll
he
another
looks
hit.
down on it, kind of looking at it, kind of skeptical almost. I do not recognize this house sigil. We do not generally deal with nobles in the Durnthen sector.
I thought not, but
The
it was worth a
only-
shot.
The only
The
real
guy-
people of high standing we deal with are people of the cloth.
Cloth.
Yes.
Clerics
Priests,
and
clerics.
the like.
Ah,
Rich fat cats.
gotcha.
Edmund, the captain of the guard over in the other sector that we were at,
Captain Idman, yes.
seems to have recognized it, but didn't say anything about it. So I was hoping that you might know.
That fool wouldn't say anything against the nobles.
I got that impression.
I like
They
you better
probably
more
pay
by
his
the second.
paycheck.
Exactly. But, if we are prepared, or if you would like to purchase any items that you might need, we can do so. We will attack at nightfall. I assume Idman gave you a map to where they are hiding.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I will. Are you holding the map, or am I?
Currently, I was.
Okay.
Okay.
A short sword would be
Turns out
lovely.
nobody was
Burke,
holding the
would you
map.
like
It
to
was
pull out the
floating.
map so we can strategize?
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like I probably shouldn't be the one holding this thing.
I will take it off your hands then.
As you're looking at the map, Leandros also procures a map, but his map has a small glowing golden dot where the ink blot of the of the warehouse is.
My
This is
good.
interactive. Fair.
Well, isn't that helpful?
I think it's at this point Grim kind of speaks up. I mean, he has kind of made sarcastic remarks every now and again, and it's just like, and is there any sort of benefit for me doing this? Not that I want money. I just, my purpose is going somewhere. Because I got contracts to fulfill.
You're with the contractors, correct?
Yes.
The contractors
yes,
union.
Correct.
I will put in a formal contract.
Now you're speaking my language.
Well, and me and Burke here were hired, so we're under contract ourselves as well. So
I was planning on
Formal one.
giving you payment anyhow. But since
And
you
if I
seem-
may,
Yes, Leopold.
Works for me.
aren't contract officers obligated to defend unarmed guild officers? Is there not a guild office in the city?
There is not.
Really?
Also, guild rule. Are they members of the guild?
Leopold, are you a member of the Contractors Guild, or do you just know a bit about them? Actually, I
A
would like
little
you to
bit.
roll a history check. If you're
Should
not
I
a part
roll
of
history
them.
check?
Fair
Oh,
point.
Okay. Okay, I just got my dice roll at the ready. Sorry, also, while he's doing that, sorry for interrupting a bit. I don't know what to do.
You're fine.
First stream.
12.
You know some rudimentary knowledge. The contractors the contractors union is a group of people who, while yes they do good things, they themselves are not inherently good. They don't really feel obligated to protect or defend anyone. They're more an outlying group of adventurers that you hire to kill monsters or eliminate brigands.
He said,
You just take
doo-doo.
one look to your right. You just take one look to your right, and you can see how true that statement is.
Fair.
Anyway, the contractors union states that if any members of the union require assistance, that would involve more of a different type of contract. I don't know if either of you are part of the union, but I figure you would be a part of it. You would be privy to that information.
I am not
Either
a part
you-
of the union. I am a vampire slayer, as I said.
First I heard of it.
Oh, completely
Speaking of that-
different group.
Speaking of the vampire hunter, can I roll a history check to see if I have heard of this particular?
Con Incubo? Yeah, you can roll a history check.
Yes. One hunter to another. What's the rep? What's the? How much rep does he have in GTA San Andreas?
Well, what did you roll?
I haven't rolled yet.
Roll.
I'm questioning whether I should use the app or real dice, because the real dice have not given me anything very good yet.
Just roll.
Roll.
Oh shit!
Roll your
15.
dice, roll them in your tower.
15? Con
15.
Incubo. It does sound familiar. Con. He was part of a raid a few years back on the Isle of Dash. A vampire night house was completely wiped out. That's all you can really remember.
Shit.
Oh, I remember you now. You were the guy that raided Dash, weren't you?
Yes, I was one of a party of 20 or so vampire hunters. You know, it was a large endeavor. Vampires. What are you gonna do? Except stab them in the heart.
Was there one that wore sunglasses and went by the name of Blade?
God.
Not at that place.
No. He is not canon. No.
I know. It's a joke, my friend. Run with it.
No.
Oh, there was, but I stabbed him in the heart.
I mean, you gotta stab him with wood. He's a daywalker, after all.
It doesn't.
Anyways.
Of course you stab him in the heart with a stake.
So,
goodness gracious, let us
gentlemen,
move on.
It has to be a well done steak. You have
to.
to stab a daywalker with a well done steak.
Has to.
Well, it has to be raw and wiggling.
Specifically a sirloin.
Anyways, do you guys have any specific things you would like to look for in terms of in terms of items you need to adventure or, collect?
A short sword.
I have.
That I can think of.
Actually, how about
maybe
a
a
short
couple
sword,
of-
my friend?
That would be lovely. And maybe a couple of javelins.
I don't have any of those, unfortunately.
There is a
I
local
think
armory
Grim-
that would be
yeah.
lovely.
Well, I'm sure Moriarty's has something.
Yeah. I mean, unless we need a specifically weapon specialized shop.
Is Leandros
You
still
just
here?
see.
Leandros is still here. He's just kind of standing there silently, looking you guys over.
I turn to him. I'm assuming, as captain of the guard, you have access to an armory.
Yes.
I reach into the chest of my breastplate and I hand him a soldier's insignia.
Okay.
May I have access to gather some materials?
As he looks at your insignia. Yes. You will have access.
I don't need much.
Alright, does anyone else need anything?
Grim kind of looks sheepishly and whispers, "You got any hats?" Because I need a spare hat.
Leandros kind of looks at you. I do not have
Grim
any
pulls out
hats.
the hat. Grim just pulls out the hat that he has. This is the only one I got, and I'm not going anywhere looking like this thing.
Let's go check Moriarty's. He's got some good.
He's got a little bit of everything.
Can I roll a D20 hat check?
You can roll a persuasion check on your hat.
Alright, fine.
Remember,
Good enough.
the hat takes your opinion.
Listen, I just imagine Grim goes to a corner, pulls out the hat, and starts just basically talking to it.
Listen here, you little
You
shit.
just see him walk over to a corner. Excuse me for a second. All right.
Leandros just kind of
persuasion.
watches you as you walk away. Just kind of shrugs.
Rolling. God fucking damn it! 8.
As you
no.
as you're talking to your hat, you hear the yawn again. If you could roll me another D100.
Damn it, you said
You know, whatever happens, I feel like I should have probably just stuck with this hat, but I'm in it now. Okay, let's see. D100. I gotta find like a better dice organizer. Pour that all out. 1, and then ba-ba-da-ba-doo-ba, you. 23.
23. Your hat turns into a Napoleonic bicorn.
You know what? I'll take that. But you
That's
just see
actually
him
not
walk
bad
from the
for your
corner
look.
with another. You just see him walk out with a completely different hat from the corner. I'll take this over nothing.
You found a new hat fast.
Let's just
How
say
did
I am.
You do
What
see.
magic is that corner?
You do
I go into
see,
the corner.
The hat. The hat is the
The
exact
hat
same
works.
colors as his previous hat.
You just hear
Con goes into the corner, and I'd like to make a perception
Cleric,
check to try and
also
figure
follows you into the corner as well.
out what the hell just happened.
You just hear Grim sarcastically say, the hat works in mysterious ways."
How the hell did you take a...
Roll the perception
Fast
check
make them
for
go
me,
taco hat.
Con.
What about me?
Cleric as well, or you can give one of you guys could give the other advantage.
The hat works in mysterious ways, my friend.
Perception.
I rolled a 15 on my perception check.
Okay, Cleric, what did you roll?
24.
Holy hell!
There is
I've got
nothing in the
really
corner.
good perception.
There is nothing in the corner. No magical sigils.
Eric
Except
just kind of scratches his metallic head as he just
Cleric.
turns back. He just kind of shrugs.
Cleric. Before you leave, you do notice a small brown string.
I'm gonna grab the small brown string.
As you grab it, you pull out a small pouch
Oh,
from a small little crack in the wall.
No.
I'm going to open the pouch and look inside.
Inside, you find a minor healing potion.
God damn!
Oh!
Bro, just bullshitted
That-
investigation.
the corner is
The hat-
magic.
It is magic.
The hat works in mysterious ways. I told you.
God damn. Okay.
Khan Ikubo is convinced that this corner is magical.
I grab the map again and just like. mark
Okay.
this
Question:
spot
How
on
much
the
does
map.
that small
Part-
healing potion?
the
do?
Yeah, no,
magic
this
corner.
corner gets marked
The
on the
magic
fucking
corner.
map.
The
It
minor
gets put on the map,
okay
etched into stone.
the minor
DM?
healing potion heals 2d4 plus 2.
Okay. Hold on. Minor.
And
Potion.
magic
So you said 2d4
Plus 2.
plus 2. Got it. Damn. Can't believe that. That's why I'm gonna also keep the pouch as well.
You can
Puts on-
search the pouch if you want.
But okay, I'm gonna search the pouch again.
Make an investigation check.
All right.
Turns out it's just a bag of holding of loot.
I just wanted to imagine that he left it there to make people assume that it's magic. Grim just left a bag of minor healing there. like,
That is
I'm not
an
crazy.
18.
It's a what?
18.
Okay.
Lord.
Roll
God, I'm rolling super high.
roll a
Is it?
d100 for me, please.
Ridiculous. I wonder when my left
Higher than the Empire State.
a D100.
D100.
Right. Well, I'm gonna have to get out the actual solid dice instead of applying technology. I grab my dice.
Get out the dice, bro. We gotta roll.
Get out the dice, bro.
At the hairbrush.
So, just a quick question:
Out there's
Is the
my dice.
bicorner hat? Is the bicorner hat the one that sits on your head sideways, or the one that sits on your head four ways?
Sits,
Like, or the end?
it's a
Damn it.
Napoleonic one, so it sits on your head sideways, like Napoleon's hat.
Okay.
It's a
Shit's
taco
stuck in
hat.
I went from cowboy to
There we
pirate
go.
real quick.
Got it. So, D100. Which one's the D100?
It's the 2d10s. One has the double. One has the tens place, and one has the ones place.
I'm making
Oh.
people roll this die if we don't know what it is.
I think it.
That's a
uh,
100.
What?
I'm not shitting you. Is
All
it,
three
is
zeros?
100?
All three
The
zeros.
corner is fucking magical.
No, I think it's just the robot.
I
Robot
think
is
it's just
magic.
the robot that's got this insane
No.
As you're investigating this this
Jesus
bag,
Uh-huh.
it turns out to be a bag of holding.
God damn
You
it!
gotta be kidding me.
Motherfucker!
Fucking A, dude!
Dude.
Oh my god.
Fucking
I'm
rolls
telling you.
100 on the
That's when
fucking
my heart's gonna run
die.
out.
The hat
That's
works
what
in
I'm
mysterious
scared
ways.
about. If I'm rolling so good, when is that luck gonna run out? Because there's
As soon
gonna
as
be
we
a
start
point where I'm
fighting.
just gonna get shitty rolls.
On top of that, inside the bag, well, actually,
God.
you have to think of what is inside the bag in order to find it. So,
Uh,
or you
can
can.
also reach into the bottom of it and pull it out,
That is also true.
and everything in the bag will
Yeah,
come
you can
out.
just dump everything out.
You could just turn it
What?
inside out if you want.
I don't know if we know that.
That's
Well, I
true.
mean, you could always make an Arcana check.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know what? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
All right, make
I
an
will give
Arcana check for
advantage
me.
on that.
Okay,
I'll get.
roll an Arcana check with advantage, please, cleric.
Oh, I swear, if I Arcana, first one.
If it's a natural 20, I'm gonna piss.
Oh
myself.
wow, 2 16s. So that's plus 2. That is an 18.
Hey.
Fuck yeah.
You know that if you turn this bag inside out, the contents will spill out.
Well,
Yeah, I turned it inside out to spell out the
This
contents.
this took a turn real fast.
As you turn the bag inside out, you find
Corner.
one javelin,
Oh my god. God damn it!
Oh wow.
Conveniently what we need.
a
Okay, hold on. I need to write this down.
yep, you find one javelin,
Okay.
another minor healing potion,
Okay, hold on a second. Let me write that as 2 minor healing potions. Okay.
and 20 platinum.
20 platinum?
God damn.
We are gonna die a horrible death.
And when I, like I said, the hat works in mysterious ways.
Good.
God,
Congratulations.
Khan just
All
looked
from
at
me-
him, and it's kind of hard to tell Khan's expression because of the mask he wears. But if the mask could change and express its expression, it would be one of like, okay, we get it. The hat works in mysterious ways, but this robot is actual magic.
As all that happens, he's gonna like look back at Khan, look back at the bag, look back at Khan, look back at the bag, and start
It was
kind of
right
dancing
of
in
emotions.
excitement as he kind of puts everything back in the bag of holding and kind of like straps it to his side.
Okay.
This-
You now have a
this-
bag of holding. Congratulations. God
This
damn
is a
it.
turn. This all started as me just trying to convince my hat to change.
No, the
Now
thing
we've
is, like,
discovered a
It
magic
started
corner.
as a fucking joke.
I had it as a
I
random
love that.
encounter
That's
in the
great.
church.
Damn.
Well,
you,
guess
just
what?
you just rolled a 100. Fucking.
I gotta
job,
put. I gotta put that on a shirt. The hat.
The hat works in mysterious
Hat
ways.
works in mysterious ways.
Well, now
The
we
hat
have our
giveth
new.
That
and the
has to be a
hat
running
taketh
joke
away.
now.
We have our
That's gotta
first
be a
piece of
running
merch
joke
now.
Every time something weird happens, I will say a quote. The hat works in mysterious ways.
Oh god, that's gonna get annoying real fast. But yay.
Oh, boy.
I go over to.
Oh, I won't use it too. I'll try not to
Bert.
use it too much.
I slap
Well,
Cleric
I will
on the back.
return. I do have to go do something real quick.
Oh, damn. All right.
Okay. So you
Okay.
slap cleric on the
I slap-
back.
Slap Cleric on the back and say, "Nice job, Lucky."
Steam
Kinda
kind
just
of
nods
pour.
and Thumbs
Yeah.
up.
I thought you had already gone.
Yeah.
No, I haven't left yet.
Okay.
Uh,
And
I'm
when
gonna kind of just like walk back to the group, and then I'm just gonna go wherever they go.
okay.
okay.
I will return in like 20 minutes.
Should
Okay.
we break temporarily? Because it seems that Leopold's dipped.
Oh yeah. Wait, has Leopold
Okay.
dipped?
Yeah, he kind of.
Yeah, he fucking
Leopold
left. He fucking
Oh.
left. He
I-
unceremoniously left.
Did not realize. Yeah, then we should probably go for break.
Take a break.
Just real
Alright.
just real quick.
All right.
Oh, I think he might have said something in general.
Did he say something in general? What did he say? No, he
I don't
didn't.
know. I see somebody.
I didn't. It was just a bot.
It was just
No.
a bot.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back, Jim.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. And we'll be back in like we'll meet back here in 10-15 minutes. Well, 20 since Cookie's got stuff to do.
Okay.
Okay. I'll just
Awesome.
leave music running.
Okay.
All right.
Yo. Got some homemade popcorn.
Ooh, the popcorn. Yeah.
Stole it from my sister. She can never know.
Okay, we just like 3 minutes till we start back
I'm
up,
just-
but you know.
Right. I mean,
I
this
can
is
switch
prime
back to the
time.
tavern.
This is prime time content, my man.
Exactly.
You don't. This is the meet the characters, man. You don't skip that shit. This is the behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
Or actually in the scenes at the same time.
Yeah.
Behind the in the scene.
Behind. Every time. This reminds me of that one commercial of like Lion King 2.5. Just like Timon and Pumbaa in the movie theater. The story within the story.
Behind the scenes. Wow.
Hey, big. You could be a big too. And then, while that was going on, I was just basically, just so everybody knows, my backstory isn't fully complete, so don't ask questions if there's anybody in the chat room. Probably not. But, I've just been sitting here texting things to the DM, just
You
as
can
just
call me
like
Etch or Etch again if
Call him
you
Edge.
want.
Just don't use real
Ed.
names.
as Etch, texting it to Etch as I've been like coming up with ideas for the backstory. I have a general gist of what happens. Of course, I'm not gonna say it out loud, but it's just been like, I don't know, fucking throw shit at the wall.
See what sticks.
See what sticks, including my
It
dick.
appeared for like
It's cold.
2 minutes lost connection to Discord.
Dang.
Whatever happened to hear the French?
In your DM,
Yes.
whenever it is time to make the move, just say, Khan, you are zoinked.
Okay.
Yours.
Bitch, you been yoinked.
Straight up zoink.
Jimbo, Jimbo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm straight zoinked right now.
I'm absolutely wasted.
Dang.
Shame.
I'm telling you, Doc, they them pussy. It's different. Gets vine boomed.
Pretending to be a quack, watching people being a duck, watching people have sex.
All right.
Nobody
Once
laughed.
Leopold returns, we can. We can. Okay.
We're all gonna
Yes.
lose privilege to that, you know.
Yeah, you're all gonna lose privilege to that here soon.
You can't stop me from using the voice mod soundboard.
Privilege. I'm white. You can't take that away from me.
I
Goddamn.
think half of us in here are white.
It hurts because
It's
all of
It's
us.
true.
Anyway, stop.
Twitch, that's a joke. That's a joke, Twitch.
You can.
Oh,
I will shoot
Hey, I'm
you.
not doing it this
I
time.
will shoot you. No, that I'm shooting you.
Not if I shoot you first, bitch.
What the Minecraft sounds? It kills me. Not about to shoot you.
Anyway, Leopold is back.
welcome back, Leopold.
Whatever happened to Leopold Arcadian?
Cleric is also back, I assume.
Eric?
Hey, yo, baked good. Where you at?
Oh yeah, just so that the chat knows, and you know those who are watching this later, Cleric is represented by the cookie
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
because his
Username is-
username is cookie.
Currently shoving food down my gullet. Just give me a moment.
Shoving food down your gullet. Gotcha.
How dare you?
I don't need to mute that shit. You all can hear this.
How dare you consume?
Chew with your mouth closed.
Stop chewing like an anime character, Gene.
Kinda.
Nom. I'm going to eat your shorts.
Oh. Okay.
Jesus, Bart.
This changed genre very quickly.
This changed genre very, very quickly.
Yes, that is the nature of change. It's not your job to determine what changed, only what happens afterward.
I love how lifeless Khan looks. His eyes, they're just darkness.
And then you have a
Dude.
cookie.
Let's
Bro,
continue.
dead as hell. Alright.
Cringe.
Indeed.
All of you.
It's okay, though, because we're all playing D&D. So
That's true. We're all playing D&D together. So now that cleric is done, I presume.
Yes.
Okay. So where we left off, you had all just found a bag of holding at the church.
In the
I
magic
found a bag of
corner.
holding.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
magic
cleric
corner.
found the bag of
You
holding.
did not finish telling us what was in there, did you?
I did.
Yes.
You did?
Yep.
A
2
javelin,
potions
a
of
mine-
healing, and
Yeah.
20 platinum, and
Oh,
a javelin.
Right, yes. 20
It was.
platinum.
Hold on, let me look. It was
God damn.
a. Hold on a second.
You're on
It was a
back
single
to that
javelin.
It was 2 minor healing potions, a single javelin, and a bag of holding,
And 20 platinum.
and 20 plat.
See,
Ridiculous.
this is why you keep notes, because everybody else forgets.
Yes.
But have you wait, Cleric? Have you gotten any natural 20s?
No,
And you still had it. Jeez, he's rolling that high. Still
He
got it.
just rolled ridiculously high.
my perception is a +6.
6.
At level 1, that's not actually... well, I guess you're level 2.
My religion is a +4.
Yeah, nah.
Something
I
says
am-
about that.
Anyway,
I'm quite amazing.
so... I will
So I've
once
just
again
been
ask you
rolling
all...
really high.
Is
Alright,
there
so my
anything
perception
else
+5, that's not weird.
you require before you decide to go and investigate the place? I know Leopold wanted weapons
Yeah, Leopold wanted weapons.
from the armory, which Leandros will allow.
And the shady guy with the weird eyes wanted a hat. But they changed it to a weird taco hat, so I guess he's good.
Shady guy with the weird. Excuse me, I don't comment on the color of your skin. You don't need to color on the weirdness of my eyes.
Fair point.
Fair.
And no
I
one
didn't
makes
actually-
comments about my wings or else they fall.
I'll
Although,
make a comment about
shady
your
guy
hands.
with the weird eyes, I didn't actually get your name.
My
We
name?
didn't.
My name is whatever you'd like to fucking call me. I don't
Okay,
have
shady
one.
guy with the weird eyes. Going with that.
Okay,
We
we're
will
not.
call him
okay,
the
we're not-
Shade.
Okay, that's not. Okay, we're not going with that.
I'm gonna call him Spooky.
The name. I've been called a lot of names over my many years. The one that most people call me is the Grim.
We'll call you Grim.
Grim Spooky.
Good enough for me.
All right.
Okay.
No, Burke, drop the spooky. He doesn't like the spooky.
He doesn't like the. You don't like the spooky.
Me no like the spooky.
He doesn't like the spooky. Okay, we're going with just Grim.
Yep.
All right. Do we need anything else, or are we just heading over to the armory?
I think
I
we
got a
just have to
que-
head over to the armory, don't we?
I do have a
Leopold?
question for the DM.
Yes,
Do-
Grim.
Do I have my flintlock? Do I have to keep track of ammo for it?
Yes, you will.
Okay, so I better change the settings on that. So
Question.
what-
Yes, you will have to take care of your crossbow bolts.
How many do I have?
I'll say you probably have 20.
ammunition.
Well, actually, I'll say you probably have 30 because Moriarty probably gave you some before you left.
Okay.
Would you say... Okay, I got a question. This is a custom weapon, the revolving flintlock. Would you say it's attack... What attack ability would you say it falls into? Because I would say it's probably intelligence. No, I like attack ability. Like, what ability
that's
score would it
dexterity.
go into?
All ranged weaponry are dexterity.
Okay.
Unless
then
it's
that
your
makes
your packed weapon.
Unless it's your packed weapon, in which case, which it's not. Your packed weapon is different.
Is the sword. I'll have to. So let's say, how much ammo would you say that I have right now? Because I don't have any notion of what I have.
I'll say because both black powder and bullets are hard to come by, you will have to find more eventually. But at the moment, you have probably around, I'd say 5 rounds, 5 shots altogether.
5 shots, 5 bullets. So, is making them an option? Would I be able to roll something to make more?
You would have to make a tinkering check, but
and you'd have to have the right materials.
And you'd have to have the right materials.
Okay, I'm just gonna make a note.
Con, you're yoinked.
Bullet. Bullet.
Sweet.
And I'll say the limit for how much ammo I have. I'll say the limit of the amount of ammo I can carry is like maybe 50 bullets at a time.
Yeah, I'd say probably
50. So I've got 5 of 50 bullets available.
Mm-hmm.
In a 6 round. So one of the chambers in my flintlock is missing a bullet.
Yup. Time to play some Russian roulette. Oh wait, that's the other way around.
No, this is Russian. This is Russian certainty. This is Russian certainty.
You've got a 1 in 6 chance
of missing. I just say that I walk up to a guy, want to play a game? You have a 1 in 6 chance of not dying.
Just saying it right now, cleric is the one who uses up that one spot that isn't. That doesn't have a bullet in it. He's just gonna play it and just.
I just shoot cleric out of my gun. He shrinks.
No. Anyways, so is there anything else you need to check? Do you need to go to?
Shoot me out of their gun?
I could shoot you out of my giant arm.
I'm sorry,
cannon.
I was paying attention to something on my phone, and all I heard was "shoot cleric out of a gun." So
it's a joke.
Anyways,
the thing I would say that the thing I would be saying I'm looking for is just ammo.
All right.
If there's any ammo in the town.
Well, Moriarty's might have it, so I'd say we should stop by Moriarty's after heading to that armory.
Okay.
Moriarty, like Sherlock's enemy.
I mean, Sherlock isn't a thing, but yeah.
Don't worry about it. Old story I used to read when I was a kid. Doesn't matter.
Moriarty.
Anyways, so
moving on.
You guys are going to be going to the armory, correct?
Yeah, I think that's the idea.
Sorry if there's a lot of noise, by the way. We have someone patching a hole in our ceiling, and so there's a lot of rumbling.
Alright.
It's alright.
I don't hear any of it.
Swood.
How dare you have home renovations?
Wow,
How dare you have a life?
They were getting rid of a leak. Anyways, so, gentlemen, are you going to the armory first or Moriarty's first?
Armory first.
Armory first.
So
armory. I might as well go around and look.
Okay. So as you go to, as you're walking towards the guardhouse, you pass by different colored armors of the same make and design as Leandros, but they very obviously follow different gods.
Okay.
You see other rose gold armors,
thinner and a little less protective than his. And it just kind of... It's very much a bustling street, especially after the things that happened yesterday. With the priest being killed. As you're walking towards the guardhouse, you see this large temple-like structure with all different insignias of the gods, ranging anywhere from the sun god all the way down to the god of magic himself. And heck, even the god of lore. And knowledge.
Knowledge. Wow. Seems like a cavalcade of choose your own gods.
Now
we are accepting. Follow me towards the armory.
Alright.
As you're walking towards the armory, you see different people paying Leandros homage as he passes by, because, you know, he's the captain. He is the one who watches over the entirety of this place.
Alright.
Okay. Seemed like a pretty big deal here, around here.
I am the captain, after all.
Wow.
This is the armory.
Okay.
As you walk up to this door, you see a large double wooden door with extremely intricate carvings on it. Large weapons seeming to be held within within a man's hands, though he has 4 arms. And he's wielding a weapon in each one.
Okay. Can I do a check of some kind to see what?
Roll a religion check if you wanna.
Okay.
I will as well. I'll do as well.
You may roll for...
Oh shit, that's actually good.
You may roll for...
I also
history
got
if
a
you want,
16.
Con. Also,
Hey.
Con, you're yoinked.
Oh no, I got yoinked!
I'll roll for one as well.
Okay, so what did you get, Burke?
Also a 16.
Okay, so Con and Burke got a 16. Grim, what did you get? Grim?
Oh, me. I thought somebody else was talking. 14.
Okay. Leopold or Cleric, would you like to roll for religion on the door, or... Cleric, you are muted, by the way. Leopold?
Give him a minute.
Giving him a minute.
So I was actually spacing out a little bit, but you said, was it on the door that had it?
Yes, it was on the
forearms?
door. It was on the door that had the man with 4 arms.
Yeah.
Arms, yeah.
Right.
Alright, give me 1 second.
I imagine while we wait, we're just all standing in the hallway.
We're all just standing in silence, staring at these two.
Are they all right?
I don't know. They don't seem to be moving.
I've heard this in Warforged. They call it the blue screen of death.
Yeah. I think I've heard of something about that as well. But then that doesn't explain him over there. What's Metalhead doing?
Yeah.
Actually, they're both Metalhead, but the guy with the helmet. I mean, what? Leopold.
Go with the
I
helmet.
think his name was.
Well, seen this in war veterans. They call it shell shock.
Huh.
The music fits way too appropriately for this.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah.
Just staring off aimlessly.
Does your do people do this a lot? Just stand around in religious hallways?
I mean,
Of course they do.
I'm not particularly religious, but I've never really experienced it. I mean, I know they pray in places like this, but I don't think what they're doing is praying.
Well, guess all we
Sorry
can
about
do
that.
is wait. Ah, hi. We were doing some role play while you were gone.
Okay. My apologies. I got food.
That's alright.
So,
We
you
were
know.
role playing
What do you
about
mean
just talking.
you got food? I got food.
Khan got food. For me. Because we live in the same house. Okay, they did leave a straw.
Don't tell them that, now they can find you.
No, now if they do find
What?
me, they'll find both of us. And so if
Buddy,
I'm going,
we have your
I'm taking him
address.
with him.
My fans are coming to rape me.
Oh no.
What?
What?
Oh no.
Anyway. So then.
Pick up and carry on.
So then, gentlemen, what were you role playing?
We
were
were
just
role
talking
playing
about
just
why you were
standing in the middle. Just us standing in the hallway waiting for everybody to come back. We were just like, we've seen this in. I think I've seen this in Warforged before. They call it the blue screen of death.
Ah, I see. So, Burke and Khan, you got 16. Leopold, did you roll for religion?
Religion?
Yes, religion on the door.
On the
No, I
statue
didn't.
man. On the door
On
man.
the four-armed man. What did you get, Grim?
Rolled a 16.
I got a 14.
3 16s and a 14. Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean,
It
it's
was a
getting
popular
better.
number.
Pretty decent numbers, actually. This is the god of war.
Oh.
He is known as Quadrus.
Quadris.
I wonder why.
Why?
I wonder why.
He does indeed have 4 arms, and that is why he is named Quadrus. He came up with it himself. While not being the
Doesn't
most
fit
intelligent
that
of the
guy.
gods, he was the strongest, physically at least.
Gathered. So he's a barbarian.
Any
An
user,
absolute Chad.
So-
Yeah. Wow.
as
A little gaudy for the god of war.
Honestly, though, who doesn't want 4 arms?
I don't.
you know, it has been rumored that those who follow him for over 100 years do grow 2 extra arms.
That is epic.
Pretty cool.
Could you imagine me with
Exactly how that
2
lifespan.
with 4 arms and 2 wings?
How would
I'd
you
be
get
nigh
cost?
unstoppable.
Yeah.
Butterfly
Imagine how much
head.
tailoring would cost.
Tailoring already costs an arm and a leg.
Well,
What's
it'll
2
cost
more?
you both your other arms.
That is true. Anyhow, let us enter. As he pushes open the door, you see sigils start to glow on the door as he pushes, and they start to glow green. And the doors open. Well, I guess, you know, I got. Oh wait, wrong one. You know, I got opening squeaky door.
Big squeaky wooden door.
But yeah,
I ask Leandros. Leandros, would it be alright if I took 20 crossbow bolts?
I will allow it.
Thank you.
Okay, same here. I need some ammo for my gun. Would that be alright?
Unfortunately, we do not carry bullets here, as they are a precious commodity that we cannot afford in our guardsmen.
Damn. Oh, yeah.
Well, we can probably check
Maybe.
Moriarty's shop, see if he's got anything for him.
Hey, maybe you might have some scrap metal I can melt and make some new ones.
Or at the very least, gunpowder.
You have any bombs I can dissect and take the gunpowder out of?
We don't have any bombs. We
bombs.
prefer to keep collateral damage to a minimum.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
Understandable considering you're the guard.
Oh, but by the way, for everyone watching, you kind of notice this is a holy place, right? Where like divine crap's going on everywhere.
I mean, there's a bunch of gods, right?
Yeah, there's like images of gods, holy symbols. You notice that it's not very noticeable. It's very subtle, but you kind of see like the suit, the costume that he's wearing kind of tremble a little bit, like it's kind of trying to hold on a little bit. It's not super noticeable. It's just kind of trembling a little bit.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right.
Now being back in his element, Leopold will immediately walk over to the weapons racks.
Okay. What kind of weapon are you looking for? And I'll tell you if they have it.
Just simple stuff. A couple javelins, an extra quiver of arrows,
Okay.
stuff like that. Simple stuff.
Okay.
Can I
Easy enough to find.
roll an
Yeah.
Can I just roll like a a check just to see what's in the room, or like an investigation check to wander around and look at stuff?
I'll allow you to make an investigation check, yeah.
Right, let's see if I have anything in investigation. Spoiler alert, probably not. Ba-ba-da-ba-doo-ba. Do. Spells, feat, skills. Nope. So this will be a flat roll.
Very nice.
Do. Ooh, not bad. 12.
Okay. There are weapons. Swords, spears, bows, javelins.
Standard issue equipment.
Yeah, standard issue equipment that you can find anyway. If anyone else wants to look around, they can.
I might as well. Look around a bit.
Alright, you can roll
Next step.
perception or investigation, whichever's higher.
I will
I'm
also
going
do this.
Perception. Nat 1.
Oof.
That would be a 6.
Oof.
Yeah, whatever. I don't need anything in here, anyways.
Hey, cleric. Would you like to assist me with looking for something?
Look at you there.
Cleric, you
wave
there?
I wave my hand in front of his face.
Cleric!
Cleric seems to be off in his own little world.
Don't gun his head.
I will roll.
Alright.
And
Aggressive weapon. I can give you a help action if you want.
You already investigated, so no.
Oh. Never mind then.
I will roll a perception check.
Go ahead and roll.
11.
You see the same stuff that Grim did.
Yep, I figured.
Alright. Well, just,
Impressive armor here you got here.
Thank you.
Alright. Well, let's just grab what we need and get out of here. We won't step on your... or impede on your...
Don't
house,
step
I
on your
guess.
tail.
Step on...
Fine.
Step on my foot.
While you go to Moriarty's, I will make an official contract with the Contractors Union.
Yeah. Doc, I think you can find my representative's name is his name is Clee.
Clee.
Hold on. Actually, wait, nope. That's some other dude. His name is Artop Mortot. He's He's an impish little fellow, so he might give you a little grief about money, but other than that, you should be fine.
We shall see. As he walks off, Cetus, who has been following you this entire time, looks over you, looks back to Leandros, looks towards you. Thank you very much for doing this. It's a huge help to us. As he rushes off towards Leandros.
Have a great day.
So,
So I'm just gonna make a quick note about the name I just said, which was completely made up.
Nice.
you don't have to tell them it's made up. It detracts from the
Well,
magic.
I
Those
wanted.
are all made up, anyways.
It
Just at
detracts
different
from the
times.
magic.
Well, true, but it adds to the humor if I say it.
I mean, you say that, but it also detracts from the immersion. Anyways,
Speaking of immersion,
so you guys are going to Moriarty's?
Yes.
Did we get everything we need here? Khan, Leopold, you guys get everything
Oh,
you need?
yes. I grabbed my 20 crossbow bolts. I am now at a healthy 50 crossbow bolts.
All right.
So I won't have to stock up until I shoot 50 people.
I have my
Aye.
long quiver of javelins and another quiver of arrows, so I'm
Okay.
good.
Okay.
All right. Let's head over to Moriarty's.
Unless I needed a dull sword, I don't need anything else here.
All
Okay.
right.
so we head out.
You
So-
think, yeah.
It takes you about an hour, hour and a half to reach Moriarty's place from the guardhouse in the Holy Sector.
Was there a closer shop to our where actually? Hold on. How close are we to the destination that we need to be? The warehouse.
The warehouse? The Ibnon sector is closer to the warehouse.
Okay. Will we be able to? On the map, does it mark anything like any general stores or anything on there?
There's not really many generals, at least not in the Durnton sector.
Non-sector,
Moriarty's would be the best place to go to,
All right.
just because he has everything, essentially.
All right. Then we'll go there.
Well,
Okay.
you're not gonna find too many mom and pop shops with bullets, so it doesn't really matter.
That too, yeah. Also, Ibnon seems to be the poorest sector of the city, so
Imagine.
why Moriarty decided to set up there, I have no idea.
I don't know. Marketing ploy.
Or at least you don't.
Look at all these people.
So, gentlemen, as you come upon the 3-story building familiar to both Burke and Khan, you look up at it and you see a cart with a shield insignia on it, a lion fighting what looks to be a goat.
Hell.
Would any of us know what that is? Can I roll?
Burke, you can roll history.
Oh, okay.
See, I got. Oh wow, I'm getting some low rolls here. That is 8. That's an 8. Strong, virile, throbbing 8.
You recognize the crest, but you can't remember. Was it the Addles or the Atliers? Can't remember.
Liars.
It was either the Addles or the Atliers.
Sure which.
Would you like to enter the shop now?
Yes.
Should any of us roll a history check to see if we know it?
None of you guys recognize it.
All right.
I'm just gonna say that right now. Cookie,
All right.
Cleric
All right.
especially, because Cleric is learning the world.
Yeah.
What's going
All
on?
right.
What?
What?
Say my
Yeah,
name?
you're back.
Hey, Cleric's back,
What'd you
yay.
miss?
What do you
We
mean
went to
back?
the armory. What wasn't much else there?
Yep, wasn't much at the armory.
I was just
You're
kind
at-
of
Find
chilling
any
in the
bullets?
background.
Didn't have any bombs.
Balls.
I mean, the guys care about casualties, and I think that's just kind of cringe, to be honest. I need some gunpowder.
You're cringe.
All right.
Who gives?
Anyway,
No, you.
I'll just stroll in through the door and
as you stroll on in, you see before you a tall, noble-looking fellow.
Oh shit.
Not elvish.
No.
So it's not the fuck bucket we saw
No.
previously.
Either of the fuck buckets we saw previously.
Long,
No fuck
long
buckets in sight.
black hair. He is talking to the boy that had kind of
Made
brushed-
advances.
Yeah, made advances toward the proprietor's daughter.
Hmm.
So the fuck bucket.
Yep.
So this is that piece of shit from earlier.
Okay.
Although I did not see him.
Yeah, he is talking with this boy.
Do either of you know
Right.
where Moriarty is?
There are other people, so you don't have to
Okay.
talk to that man if you don't want to.
I'd like to pull.
Moriarty, we're back.
Moriarty walks downstairs, kind of notices the talk going on between those two men. Looks at you guys. You're back so soon. I thought you would have come with the Leonin too.
No, we just came to pick up a few things for these other three here.
All right.
We're meeting back up tonight.
Is there anything in particular that you need?
Dark and Shady over here needed what was it?
Bullets. I
Some
need
sort
bullets
of.
and gunpowder.
I think he's after black powder and lead balls for his.
Lead-
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're after ammunition. I'm gonna say
I
that'll
pull out
run you
the-
some pretty gold. That'll run you quite a bit
you
of
see,
coin.
You see Grim pull out the flintlock revolver and just kind of set it on the table. I need bullets for this and perhaps any other mods you might have. It's an older model, so I don't know if you'd have any.
Are you kidding me? This thing's ancient technology. Like, this specific relic is like from before the gods left. This thing's thousands of years old. The hell did you
Yet it's
find
still
this?
Let's call it a family heirloom.
Alright, I won't question it.
If you,
Give me one
I'm will-
second to...
Leopold is just wandering around the shop looking.
If you want, you can roll an insight on Moriarty.
I will. I can do that. Now, let's see how badly the dice fuck me this time. Oh! It fucks me mildly.
Mild?
15.
15?
15, yeah.
He notices the insignia.
So, Grim kind of looks a little taken aback, but tries to keep his composure as much as possible. Not showing anything.
He does turn around, walk over to a shelf, kick it, and you hear a chuk 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 as he grabs a small box, brings it over, places it on the counter in front of you, turns it. Pure black powder. It's a small little box, maybe 6 to 7 inches wide and 4 inches lengthwise. It's lengthwise. Yeah,
It's like a crate.
it's a small box. It's not a crate. It's a small box. 6 to 7 inches wide, and then 4 to 5 long.
Inches tall. 4 to 5 inches long. So it's 4 to 6 inches tall, 7 inches wide.
4 to 6 inches wide.
So
Or
Why are you
five,
freaking out
6.
about the dimensions of the box so much?
Anyway.
Well, no, I get it doesn't
for
matter.
a
I'm
sense of
just trying to.
scale, the
It is-
mouth of the
right.
box is about as big as a Nintendo Switch screen.
Yes.
Ah, okay, so I get it. So it's not not a very tall box, but it's a very wide box. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so
But it's a small box.
It's a small
It's
box.
not very deep and
So-
it's not very wide.
Regardless, it's
Grim
a
is just-
box.
Grim is
Good.
looking at this box intently.
This entire box will run you about 80 to 90 gold.
Holy shit!
It's a lot. For
I wonder,
exploding dust.
Etrigan, my lovely DM, do
Yes.
I have that?
No.
Well, whenever you basically says that, cleric is gonna walk up and place 1 platinum on the table on the counter.
Forgot he's got
Oh,
a
shit.
ton of platinum.
That's
you
only
see
10
Grim-
gold.
Oh,
And then cleric just kind of pushes it forward still.
That's not enough.
it's not enough. Grim, oddly enough, kind of like pats you on the shoulder and said, it's fine, bot.
He
Droidy
takes
boy.
out another platinum, sets it on the counter.
You don't
Still
need
not
to keep
enough.
doing this. You don't.
He sets
don't
another
keep-
platinum on the counter.
Okay, okay.
You're
Grim
gonna need
just,
5 more.
Grim just grabs his arm as he grabs for the next
He
platinum. He's
takes
just like,
he takes an entire bag of silver and just dumps it on the counter.
this is
That's
Okay,
silver. That's not even platinum.
okay.
He
Okay.
scoops everything back into his bag.
Well, I appreciate it. I don't think I'll need all this.
He sets
I
the
just need-
javelin on the counter.
That is a completely
What do you want
different
me to
weapon.
do with this?
Yeah,
He pushes it forward.
could somebody
I'm not trading.
like hold him back for a second?
I tap Cleric on the shoulder and I go, "Hey, Cleric, why don't you come over here with me? Go ahead and grab your javelin, put it back in the
Grabs the
bag, and
javelin,
just,
puts it
just
in
come
the
with
bag.
me."
follows you over.
I'll do the haggling.
He's a little
here.
confused.
Come on,
I'll
Cleric, help me look around and see if we can find anything cool.
I appreciate it, bot, but let me
He
do the
nods his
haggling.
head.
And I will give advantage to Cleric for a perception check to see if we can find anything cool.
Okay.
All
perhaps
right.
another bag of-
Okay. You okay, Grim looks back at Moriarty and is just like, this box, it's a good box and it's full of good shit, but I don't think I'll need all of it. I need about maybe just 5 or 10 bullets. 5 or 10 bullets and maybe pound of black powder.
So you want 5 to 10 blasting caps then?
Aye.
All right, I can do that. He closes the box, closes the latch. If you guys
Appreciate it.
want to make a perception check on Moriarty, you can totally do that.
I'm gonna do
I
that.
will.
I'm gonna roll a perception check on Moriarty.
Go ahead and do it.
I guess I'll do
I
it
will
too.
do it. I will also do it.
Yes, the whole party's
Sam?
doing one.
Whole
Yep.
party's doing it.
Oh, by
11.
by the way, I just want to say for flavor,
That's a
when
19.
I want to say for flavor, when Grim walked into this place, he had to like duck because his hat is way too tall for the door, so he just kind of had to duck and shimmy in.
It's like a 7-foot tall door.
And the hat gives him another foot, man. Have you seen a Napoleon
doesn't,
hat?
Though it's a Napoleon
man.
bicord.
It's a joke, my man. It's a joke, my man.
This is abnormally large.
Okay.
It's an abnormally large hat.
The hat works in mysterious ways.
Anyways,
The hat works in.
so we have an 11 and a 19.
Oh shit! Highest
I
roll,
rolled-
18.
I rolled a throbbing 8.
8.
I
rolled
beat
10
you
more than
with
you.
my righteous 6.
Although to be fair,
Yeah.
I'm nowhere near the counter right now.
Okay.
I'm perusing.
I'm still trying to work with Cleric.
So
He's-
Cleric and Burke, or sorry, not Burke, but wait, who rolled the?
Con. It was
The 18? Me.
Okay.
Con!
Cleric and Grim. The entire time he has been talking to you about the black powder, he has kept an eye on the two individuals speaking.
okay.
Grim kind of looks over to them. Is just like, you want me? You keep looking over to them.
Don't worry about it.
No, as soon as he
It's a
says,
good
"Don't
thing
worry about
Khan
it,"
didn't notice because he would ask straight
No.
to his face. Do you want them removed?
as soon as Moriarty says, "Don't worry about it," Grim stands up and walks over to them.
And when he does that, Cleric just takes out his mace and looks over at the two men and kind of just like, you know how they like you have like a baseball bat.
Mm-hmm. So he does
Yeah.
the toot toot with his
Khan
mace.
Yeah,
just
he's kinda
sees
staring
this
at the two
happen.
people.
Yeah.
He's just ready to bonk.
Khan just looks at this and he was like, "What the fuck, cleric?"
Have I even
Grim
noticed
just-
this
yeah.
going on yet?
Maybe.
Well, you saw Grim get up and walk over to the two individuals having a conversation.
Grim just says, "I'll be right back."
Oh dear.
We're gonna die a horrible death.
Nah, shh.
Yep.
No. It's fine. Heart of the hat. Heart of the hat.
The hat works in mysterious
Heart of
ways.
the hat.
Heart of the hat. Heart of the
The
hat.
hat works in mysterious ways.
Okay.
Believe in the heart of the hat.
So, as Cleric and Grim walk towards,
Cleric's not walking
I don't-
towards. I didn't think.
oh, okay, he just took out his mace.
He just took out his mace, getting ready for it.
So, Grim, as you're walking up to these two individuals, they notice you. And the one who you can assume came in the carriage looks at you and just asks,
My sound.
and what do you want?
Want to know what the fuck you're doing here? You're clearly making people uncomfortable.
I am speaking with my son. He motions to the boy wearing the Moriarty's general outfit. So he's an employee.
I see that. Why don't you... I look to the kid and just kind of go like, Moriarty needs your help in the back real quick. Moriarty needs your help in the back real quick. I think he said something about missing components.
Make a deception check for me on that.
Okay. This is really not... It's not my strong suit. Could I... oh wait, deception is an proficiency. So it doesn't tell me what I add to it. So
It's a charisma modifier thing. But if you
Oh,
have
shit. I got
me talking. Hello.
yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Tried it.
So
finally worked.
I have a +3 to this roll.
well, do you
You're
have
proficient. You also
proficiency
have-
with it?
Do
'Cause
I have
think
proficiency with deception?
I think you have proficiency
Do
with
you?
deception.
Yeah, I am proficient in deception.
So then it's another +1 to that.
+1, so +4. Okay.
I think, because proficiency...
Holy shit!
Oh, no, it's a +2, sorry. Proficiency bonus is a +2.
So +5, so that's a +5. That would be 19 + 5, 24.
Holy shit!
At the mention of missing components, immediately his eyes grow wide.
Ooh, you hit the nail on the
Insight check on that shit?
Roll an insight check.
head. He stole something.
Roll an insight check. Me roll insight?
Anyone who wants to.
I will.
Oh, that's a 17 + 6.
That's a straight 6. Oh well, I mean, fuck, I'll take that.
So,
I don't think he cares too
So,
much.
Grim,
anyway.
you don't care enough about this boy.
I care enough to get him away from here. I don't care enough to care what he's thinking.
21.
Ooh. Okay.
Mine was a 23.
Okay.
Oh, crap.
Khan
Jeez.
and Leopold. He is sweating profusely.
Oh. Oh.
He is.
Arms are heavy.
He
I'd
is
suddenly
shook
like
by
to-
that, by the mention of that. I'll go take care of it immediately. And he rushes off towards the back.
My
I'd
man
like
is
to
shook
rush
as-
after him.
Oh no.
Oh, boy.
You know what? Roll a dex. This is gonna be a contested dex check.
Contested dex check. Eek.
Never mind. He rolled a nat 1.
I rolled a natural 2.
Well, hey,
Just above.
you're both as bad as each other.
As he trips over himself, you're
no.
rushing towards him and trip
Yeah.
over him.
Cleric, we can hear you.
Cleric,
Anyone
we
hear
can
me?
hear you.
Hello?
We can hear you, bro.
Oh,
We can hear you, Cleric.
God.
We heard you before,
I've been
too.
here for like solid 3 minutes trying to figure out, because for some reason my laptop decided to stop working, and then I tried being on my phone, and then that stopped working.
God
We
damn.
could hear. We can hear you. You're fine. I just made a little boy run away. Is what happened.
Okay.
But anyway, so
Should I kill him?
no. Khan, as the boy trips over himself and you're rushing towards him, you trip over him.
Just fucking Three Stooges.
Well, we are in the back now.
No, you're not in the back. But he did fall over.
He trips, then you trip
Oh,
over him.
What are you doing? Get off of me!
Hey, you're the one who fell in the middle of a walkway. Goodness gracious, have you
Peasant
no manners?
trash. He walks away.
I grab him by his collar,
Oh god.
What? Unhand me!
and I grab his throat,
Okay.
and I
this
whisper
changed.
into his ear, just loud enough for him to hear. Are you involved with the people who have been stealing from Moriarty?
I don't know what you're talking about. Roll an insight
If-
check.
Oh, boy.
12.
He seems to
escalated.
have regained some of his composure and is kind of hard to read.
Can I
I
roll one as
whisper-
well?
You can do an insight, Burke.
Before Burke makes it over to us, I whisper into his ear. If you lied to me, I will eat you.
Damn. Okay. Well, I got a 22.
Jesus
I'd say
Christ.
that's more of an intimidation check than anything, bruh.
I'll say roll an intimidation on that, Con.
Shit. Okay.
But what did you get, Burke?
was-
22.
Yeah, there.
That's actually
23?
really good.
2.
22.
Yes.
17 on the intimidation.
He has pissed himself. And Burke,
Oh my god.
Burke, he's lying. You can tell that he's probably working with the debtors.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Roll an intelligence check for me real quick, as a kind of hindsight check.
Okay, with my intelligence modifier. It's a
19.
God damn, you guys are rolling. Most of you guys are rolling high today.
It's
Well,
not
and-
gonna last.
Well, that
Burke,
deception check was epic.
Burke. The debtors had a distinctive mark on their right hands. It was kind of hard to see to the untrained eye, but it looks kind of just like a freckle almost, but it's in the exact same spot. You remember seeing it on both of the, on all three of the debtors that, were in the warehouse.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk over and look the guy in the eyes and grab his right hand and hold it up to him. You wouldn't be collecting any debts on Moriarty, would you?
I don't know what you're talking about. I've had that since I was a child.
As I open my mouth in front, just outside his periphery, showing my fangs. Remember what I said, buddy.
Has Daddy-O taken a move yet?
No, the father is standing there, watching as Stillen faints.
Shit.
By the way, this was not supposed to happen. This was supposed to be way more subtle than it was. Because it was supposed to be just like a bar scene.
I'd like to drag the boy by the scruff of his shirt over to Moriarty and ask, Moriarty, did you know that he was a filthy traitor?
I kind of assumed, but I didn't have any evidence.
Can I dispatch him?
No.
I did.
I look over at his father and say, can I dispatch him?
He's still
Even
my son.
Even
you will
Grim
do
turns around
no
at that point.
such thing.
Even Grim just kind of turns around at this point. It's just like, what the fuck are you two doing?
Look,
Well, you know those debtors.
I'm going to approach, still like hitting the basically doing the intimidation thing as I walk up, and I point the mace at the father.
Well, this was to be honest with you, this was supposed to be a bit more subtle, but I guess loud and proud is gonna work. No, this is Grim talking. Like,
yeah, no, I know. Cleric, are you doing anything with your mace or just pointing it at him?
In a very threatening manner.
So
he
intimidation.
raises his cane and casts Calm Emotion. I need everyone to make a wisdom save.
Shit. I have +2 to wisdom, so this will work. Hopefully.
19.
I just cut.
Okay, Bert got a 19. He passed. Cleric, what
14.
did you get?
Oh, Cleric.
Cleric.
I'm not gonna count that because I accidentally
You there,
bumped
Cookie?
it.
Beric!
Hold on a second, I need to roll.
Fucking hell.
Okay. Con, what did you get?
14.
You fail.
That's
Leopold,
okay.
what did you get?
One moment.
Okay. Grim, what did you get?
I got a 13 + 2, 15.
You
Can
fail.
anyone hear me? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you
We
now.
hear you, Cookie.
Oh my god, for some reason it just didn't work. I got a dirty 20.
You pass. Leopold, what did you get?
I've got a +1
I got a
to my
15.
wisdom, dude.
You got a 16, Leopold?
I'm a cleric, I gotta have wisdom.
15?
Yes.
You fail.
Alright. I wasn't being hostile anyway, so...
So,
Alright.
those of you who are affected, so Con, Leopold, and Grim, you become indifferent to everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up to his.
Do I feel a little
All I
peckish?
was doing was listening.
What, Con?
I was already pretty calm.
I think I'm feeling a little peckish.
Oh shit.
Roll a wisdom save for me.
Come on. 12.
As you're feeling a bit peckish, if anyone wants to make a dex check as he begins to lean down towards the boy's
shoot.
neck,
I
mouth
don't lean
opening.
down, I pull him up
Okay,
towards my mouth.
as he begins pulling
yeah,
the boy
dex
up
check,
towards his
dex
mouth.
check.
Okay, roll a dex save for me, Burke.
Dex save? Oh, that's even better. Well, so
Dex.
I got a 25.
You rush on over, putting your hand on the bottom of Khan's jaw and pushing Stillen back down to the ground. And
Whoa there.
you kind of hold them there
Hold
as
on a
Khan
sec.
is.
Excuse me, Burke. I am trying to eat.
Okay, he may be a dickwad, but he's not exactly the enemy right now. He's just a kid.
I don't care. I'm hungry.
Okay, we'll get you
something to eat. We'll get moving to that warehouse soon enough, and you'll find easy targets there, hopefully.
I
Just
hunger.
hold off.
Fine, I will hold off. As I drop the Len onto the floor.
Okay.
All right.
You have successfully
Yeah.
I strike the
Averted.
father.
You strike the father?
Oh crap.
Oh
Roll
god.
an attack.
I sense the fact
Can
that
I-
she was trying to get me.
Worry
I
her,
try
he's
to
not
avert
gonna like
that?
this
Can I make
a
a
lot.
Can I try
dexterity
to
check
avert
stop-
this somehow?
Yeah. Can I make a dexterity check to stop that too?
Who has the higher dexterity between you and me?
I guess you guys could roll initiative for it.
Oh shit. I've only got
Okay.
I've got +1 for initiative. So Con, you roll first, so we know what to beat.
No, it's Burke and Grim
Oh.
that are
okay,
trying to stop Cleric from hitting the father.
All right.
Oh,
yeah, that's
cleric. Okay.
Yeah, that's a 13.
Cleric, if you could roll initiative for me as well.
That's a fucking
yes.
2. That's a 2 + 1, 3. I don't got my gun. I'm not very. I had that one roll, and then it all just went to shit.
Cleric, what did you get? What'd you get on your initiative?
And that fucking 20.
God
Mark
damn
it down, please,
I
Burke.
marked it down. I'll mark it down.
If you want, I can screenshot it and
No,
I-
I believe you. Roll it to hit on the father, please.
Oh my god.
First nat 20 of the
Yeah,
game, and
I'm-
it's on this. I want to commit die.
So
What did you get for your to hit? What
Did you crit again?
Yes.
Did you? Are you
Oh, the nat
fucking
20
kidding me?
again?
There's no way. There's no way.
You kidding me?
He rolled 2 nat 20s in a row.
Called it.
Oh,
Like,
you
dice-
did 400
Okay, so the way
my luck is definitely gonna run out.
This is
It's gonna be bad.
this is a great time to explain how I do crits to the audience.
Okay,
I do
yeah.
crits as
Great.
you roll the damage dice and double that. Then you add your modifiers. So Cleric, if you could roll your damage, multiply it by 2, and then add your damage modifiers.
I'm going to kill this man.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Yeah, I think
The
Cleric's
cookie was
stealing your
born. The
luck.
cookie was baked out of the factory with the fucking nat 20 instilled in it. Cookie came out the fucking factory.
Screw chocolate
Hey,
chips.
you
He's just got
fucking get
220s.
this shit.
What'd you roll?
Crit shit.
He's just got
Okay.
20-sided D20s, all with
You said
20s.
6, right?
I said for a you have a mace, right?
Yeah, it's 1d6.
Is it? I thought it was
Roll the 1d6.
Oh, it is 1d6,
Multiply
yeah.
the number.
1d6,
Okay.
multiply it by 2.
Oh.
And then add your modifiers.
So
If you did a high
max
number,
damage on the mace.
Okay, so that's 6 times 2 is 12, plus your modifiers, which
Hold on,
is...
let me do it. 6
Okay.
times 2. Well,
fucking damage.
Plus your
then
strength.
add my modifier to it.
Yep.
Yeah, then add your strength.
This was supposed to be.
No.
What'd you roll?
Yeah, it's my strength.
Or what was your total?
14 damage.
You
Fucking damage.
you swing your mace, clocking this lord in the jaw.
What the fuck?
He
Do I dislocate?
no, he holds his jaw, and actually, give me 1 second.
Concentration check?
God damn, this cleric
He-
has hands.
That hurt. as
Oh, wait.
he uses as he casts Shocking Grasp on you, cleric.
Wait, does
Oh dear.
does calm emotions have like a concentration effect?
That's a natural 20.
Oh shit.
Oh, for fuck's
Oh
sake!
shit.
Mark it down.
I told you the luck was gonna
Yep.
run out
And then
eventually.
when we roll, the lepers get the scraps.
Should I count the
Yes.
natural 20s from session 0 or no?
Yes.
Y'all decided to smack the magic caster.
I didn't. I didn't decide to smack the magic caster. The robot did.
How is it that we get
Would I
3
pray?
natural 20s in this game and they're all in a row?
I want.
Cleric, you take
I was
26
gonna do-
damage.
I
I'm
wanted
down for
to
the count.
fucking talk to him. I wanted to scare him. But now we have a full-blown bar fight.
Isn't
Um,
Shocking Grasp
I am down for the count.
Isn't Shocking Grasp like a cantrip or
It
something?
is.
Holy crap!
It is a can't. That's what
Oh,
happens
dear.
when you crit.
Jeez.
Oh god, I
Yeah, I'm down for the count.
down for
As
the fucking.
as you
Listen,
fall,
violence
cleric.
is all I wanted.
As you fall, cleric, Moriarty pulls out a wooden rod with a small bulb in the center, runs up to you, and as he reaches you, he breaks it over his knee, healing you for 2, 6
Music's
plus
not
2 is 8 HP. You heal 8
Nice.
HP. As
Okay.
as the scorch marks from the electrical arcane energy kind of recede a little, and the cracks that formed from the overpowering electrical force kind of seal. You need to get out of my house now.
Grim-
Out.
Alright,
You
real
and your
quick.
son. Get the fuck out. I'm
Like,
going to be
okay.
reporting your son to the guards.
Real quick, can I make a investigation check on his right hand?
On the father's
The
right
father-
hand?
The father's right hand, yeah.
I'll give him.
Make a perception check for me.
Perception.
Did you
I
say that
give it-
the did
Can I
you
give
say
him-
that the Lord's wearing a red cloak?
He is not, no.
Can I give him
so
a help action if
He is wearing a
You
black
don't-
suit.
I don't need it because I got another natural 20.
We are so fucked.
Fucking hell,
This is
bro.
ridiculous. We're gonna we're not gonna have
Wow.
we're not gonna have any left.
Hey,
So yeah, that's a 25 then.
I
Okay.
want to fucking hang myself. I can barely muster a 6, and you fuckers are rolling net 20s.
Hey, I haven't rolled a 20 yet.
Neither have I.
It's this boy.
Anyways,
Well, don't
after
worry.
after
Luck will
Grim's
eventually play out.
You're just saving your lucky for later. Just chill.
Yes. Meanwhile,
Okay.
the living Shamrock is using up all of his.
so
Grim screams that out. By the way, I want to fucking hang myself.
he's gonna Moriarty is going to pull out a secondary rod of mending, this one with 2 little orbs in the center as he breaks it, healing you for 3, 5,
It's at this point Grim actually grabs his gun back.
9,
And points it at his own head.
No.
10
He points it at the
plus
father.
4, 14
But that's in his
HP, cleric.
14 HP.
Yep, you gain 14 more HP.
This is some fucking bullshit. I'm gonna be honest
I am
with
now
all
back
of
to
you.
full health.
Oh, Sam.
We've
Fox.
got a gremlin raid.
Thank you for the raid.
Grem-
Hello,
Gremlin
gremlins.
raid? What happened?
Raid?
What happened?
A
Hello,
bunch of
gremlins.
gremlins burst into the shop and they just destroy everything in sight.
God fucking damn it.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
Wow, hello.
Thank you for the raid, but somebody's dice are weighted. This is a scam. This is a scam.
Just right now,
I'm
Cleric
using-
is a living Shamrock, but it'll die down soon enough.
anyways,
I'm
Scam.
literally only
It has to
using.
be.
I'm using the internet to help me. I'm literally rolling online.
And I'm
I'm fine
rolling
with
with
that.
real dice,
None of
yet they
these
can't seem to barely muster up a 19.
I'm fine with that.
All right.
Anyways.
Well,
Regardless, thank you, gremlins, for the raid. And I appreciate seeing
Yes.
you all here. So, gentlemen,
Yes. Welcome.
The
Thank
power
you.
of
Goodbye.
RNGesus.
Hopefully, continue watching this absolute nightmare.
So, gentlemen, anyways, the Lord scoops up his son and leaves Moriarty's general.
Well,
And-
before that, I rolled a perception check.
Oh yeah, and you rolled a 25, correct?
Yes.
There's no mark on his hand, but
Posterior.
there is a
Big butt.
small shimmer to his skin.
Oh my God, Edward Cullen!
Oh my god.
Con, you
Hey,
should have
no,
smacked
that-
him.
So
You should have
pissed that I'm
smacked
not
that's
the one that
Con.
knows this.
Yeah.
him. You should have smacked him.
He's an illusion
If you would,
to
if you would
conceal it.
like to make an Arcana check, you can.
Ooh, can I do
I'll
that?
try. I'll try.
No, unfortunately, cleric, you're focused more on Moriarty, who healed you.
I'll actually give
Right.
Con the
Of course.
heads up. Actually, I'll just lean over to
I-
him and say, do you notice that guy sparkling?
Do
Like,
I
he
notice
looks
him
like
sparkling?
After Burke points it out, yes, you do.
I'm
I'm going
rolling
to do a series of knocks on near my face as I
Well,
my face turns to Moriarty, and you hear appreciation as he puts the thing.
Okay.
Moriarty kind of gets taken aback a little. You're welcome.
How does
Um,
Arcana? It's a
What?
I'm proficient in Arcana, so
So
what do I
anyway,
roll?
Con, after Burke points out that his skin is shimmering, yes, you can notice, and
Okay.
it's fairly evident after pointed out.
okay, I'd like to cast Hunter's Mark on him and shoot him in the back.
wait a minute. I'm trying to roll an Arcana check. I'm trying to figure out what constitutes an Arcana check.
I'll
Somebody
allow
said
you to
Arcana check.
roll. I'll allow you to roll an Arcana check first, Grim.
Okay, so what constitutes Arcana?
It's
Is
an
it
in-
wisdom?
It's an intelligence
intelligence.
it's intelligence. Yeah.
It's an intelligence check. I have an intelligence +2, and I am proficient in Arcana.
check, so that's a +4 to Arcana.
So that's a +4 for Arcana. This has been a weird. This has been.
Shit's been wacky.
Oh,
Man.
for fuck's sake! 6 + 4, 10.
Yeah. You don't really see anything wrong with him.
I just Grim is so flabbergasted by the chain of events that has happened.
Con Incubo, please roll your attack.
At
Hold on,
advantage because he doesn't know it's coming.
Yes.
We were supposed to go to a warehouse and smack some bitches, but we're just.
I was just
killing
supposed to
people in a
scare
shop.
him, and then this shit happens.
Come on.
Gotta love D&D.
Okay.
That
Next time, let's
is
coordinate
a
this.
14 to hit.
You do not hit.
I can't.
As you shoot at him, a light arcane rune kind of flashes on his back as the arrow bounces off.
Did he cast shield?
No, he did not cast shield.
Oh god.
He does look back at you. Kind of looks at himself. Your hunter's mark dissipates. As he
Shit,
walks
he
out of
just-
as he walks out of the shop.
Leopold, you gotta say that shit out loud, dude.
Yeah. I think
Then what's the
maybe
point of stealth if you say it out loud?
for the
Oh, fair
audience
enough.
to know what you're doing?
Or for me to know what you're doing.
Yeah, that
but you
too.
can see it.
But so
Roll
he
a
got
stealth
away.
check,
He
then.
got away. He got away.
Yes.
So
He walks away.
Grim,
He does not attack you again, but he does walk away.
Grim has his gun in his hand now because he picked it up during the fight, just to like have it.
Claire's gonna turn. Oh, sorry, I didn't
30-20.
mean to interrupt.
No, it's okay. Grim looks just like the look. He's wearing a mask and like full like masquerade gear and a hat. This is the most flabbergasted look on a person's face that you have ever seen. This is just like, what in the actual fuck just happened? It's just like he looks to you, Cleric, and he
Cleric kind of turns towards the door where the guy had walked out, and he kind of flips off the door.
Okay.
Grim is just like, what? I'm stuck. Like, he sets the gun back down on the table, and he's just like, what the fuck happened?
Right,
What the fuck happened? And he's addressing the group, not just like Cleric.
Oh,
or
he's probably the one who threw a fireball at me.
So you thought
What?
you would just shoot the? You just thought you would? You
So
tried
you're
to kill
saying-
the kid?
Hold up. You're saying that Lord Atlir threw a fireball at you?
Oh, I'm not sure that that's actually Lord Atlir. You know, his form was shimmering, so could be that he was potentially not the individual we thought he was.
Okay, I'm missing some context here. Okay, So I'm gonna explain what I was trying to do before that shit happened. I was trying to scare the dude. I was trying to make sure he left voluntarily. I was trying to like. It was fucking messing with Moriarty, and I didn't really like that. He was messing with Moriarty.
All right. We can all calm down. Look, you got rid of a fucking pest who was pestering me daughter. I thank you for that. For that, I'll give you 5 blasting caps for free.
Thank you, but you don't have to.
Too late.
When he does that, Cleric does that whole thing with his face again, takes it off, and goes, "Violence is always the answer," as he puts the mask back on.
No, my friend. Violence isn't an answer. It's a question, and the answer is yes.
I fight.
As Cleric kind of thumbs up Moriarty.
I kill things for a living, and that was the most violent thing I've seen happen in a while.
Either way.
I don't know. Everybody walked away alive.
Either way.
Regardless, Lucky, you can't just smack people with your mace like that. Consult with people a little bit more.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, Burke, I love the fact that you're calling Cleric Lucky. That makes me so freaking happy.
It's true.
It is.
Is that a rep? That's his new name now. Yeah.
What the heck just happened? Okay.
Cleric kind of just like shrugs, puts his mace away, and then kind of just walks off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll workshop that.
So what are we gonna do with the kid?
Oh no, he took the kid.
Oh shit.
Straight up like a carrot.
So, what the fuck? Can somebody explain to me what the fuck this is all about? You guys pulled me off the street without barely any sort of like context. So
he's talking to Leopold and Cleric.
I'm talking to everybody at this point.
Okay.
Because I'm the outlier here.
Oh, Leopold's dibs. Well, for context, we, Khan and I had a run-in with a group called the Deaders, coincidentally the ones who we're going to stop right now, or I guess.
In a little bit.
In a little bit.
Right.
They had a strange mark on their right hand. Almost looks like a freckle, but very distinct freckle. The kid, who you tried to intimidate, very successfully, I might add, had one.
Oh, he's back.
He's back.
And his father, at least what Khan suspects, is who he thought we had a run-in with at a warehouse where we took care of a few debtors. The group that
It was the one that got away.
Exactly.
Okay.
The one who launched a fireball at us and nearly killed Khan.
Okay. Etch, can I roll to see if I know who the debtors are?
Sure.
Would that be to
History.
history? All right. I'm not proficient in history. And what ability check would that qualify under?
History is an intelligence check.
Okay, so I got +2 to intelligence. So
And you are not proficient in history, so
I'm not proficient, so it's just +2.
yeah. I have
10
your
plus
character
2,
sheets.
12. 10 plus 2, 12.
Okay. Alright. So, you've heard of the Debtors before. They are kind of like a bad thieves guild, almost. Not really something that would be on the contractor union's radar, considering they're kind of small time. Or at least
Small fry.
they were. Seems like they're getting into something big.
Well, Grim, with knowing that information, Grim looks to the group as just like, well, looks like somebody's trying to make some moves in this town. Trying to make some moves. So what about them?
That cleric starts kind of dancing.
Okay, that doesn't excuse what you did, Bod.
Roll a performance check with your dexterity modifier, please.
Oh, my dexterity modifier?
Yeah, instead of your charisma modifier, your dex mod.
Okay.
What'd you get, cleric?
Cleric?
What'd you get, dude?
What you get, man?
Come on! Tell us! We're dying
Come
to death.
on!
Oh!
What'd you get, Broham?
Broham.
Give me a second.
Oh,
No.
okay.
No seconds.
Seconds
No.
are up.
No seconds. No seconds, no thirds, no fourths. Tell us.
You don't even get a first meal. Just tell us
You
now.
don't even get it first. You gotta start on the second, and you don't get dessert. The dessert's the first meal. The second, third, and fourth meals are the actual meal. First meal's dessert.
And they're all hidden behind a paywall. This is EA, bitch.
They're all
Come
hidden.
on, tell us.
This is EA. No, this ain't EA.
18.
This is fucking
18.
Disney. You gotta pay for
18?
3 streaming
Guys,
services.
shh. 18?
Sorry.
Yes, 18. I don't know what the hell's wrong with my laptop. I was trying to tell you guys to give me a second because my computer's being stupid.
Sorry.
No, they
Sorry.
were just shouting.
Brennan with the bit.
Okay, 18. Shit, what was I trying to ask you?
Performance. It was
Performance.
It's just dancing.
Sorry.
Performance plus
It was
dex modifier.
you actually do a very nice little jig.
Khan is
Okay.
just decided to adopt this robot as his son.
Beautiful.
Right.
This bot is older than you, but okay.
Grim just looks at this as just like, how did you even land a hit on him? Did this, and then you smack a dude in the head. It doesn't matter. Look, the debtors seem to be making moves, and no, that's not licensed for you to dance again.
Cleric looks
Grim-
very like his head goes down like he's very sad.
Dance later.
We'll just knowingly pat him on the back.
So if these are the guys that we want to fuck around with, if we're hitting this warehouse, we might need to be a bit more cautious if that fuck's there. Now that I was trying to get some information out of him, maybe scare him a little bit. But now that he knows that we know something, we're gonna have to be 10 times more careful in the warehouse than anywhere else.
Well,
Okay.
regardless, at least we know more what we're
Let's
up against.
go.
Moriarty
talk to-
walks back with 5 blasting caps and 5 bullets. Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
for taking care of Stellan. He's such a little bastard.
I do apologize for the mess we may have caused in your store.
It's fine, nothing too big. Where'd the other bloke go?
I don't
Took him
actually
away.
know.
Leopold, where did you go?
I would like
Just-
to roll a perception
It's
check
at
for
that
Leopold.
point that I walk around one of the shelves carrying a couple things. Forgive me, I was sort of snooping and looking for things I'd like to purchase.
Oh,
Good to know at least
And
one of
we-
you want to purchase something instead of fighting me
As
shop.
that cleric turns around with a giant
Sorry
hat
about that.
mace
oh no.
and holds it above his head. It's
With
like
a-
dancing.
With a giant what?
A giant, like, just a fuck all mace. He's
Okay.
just kind of holding.
I don't know where you even
Um,
found that.
Is that even his?
I would like to
I don't even-
inquire.
It's got some blood on it.
Why does a cleric need a mace?
Because clerics need a mace.
It's one of their preferred weapons.
Yeah.
They use maces unless they use the weapon of their god.
Bludgeoning is best against skeletons.
True.
Right.
Bludgeoning is best against the undead.
Regardless,
Cleric kind of does that
Leopold.
little thing with his face again and takes it off, and he goes, "Faces go."
One
crunk."
question, Moriarty.
Aye,
Did you happen
Did
to
you
have
just say
enchanted
face so
shield?
crunk?
Enchanted
Yes.
shields.
As he puts the mask back on.
No, we don't have, or at least not yet. The Deaders took my last shipment of, well, enchanted items.
Well then, I'll be sure to raise that query with them.
Let's hope so.
Right.
Speaking of which, if we have everything, we should probably get going. The sun's getting low.
Well,
Well, and we should let Leandros know that
around
we
that
may
time,
have fucked up.
around that time, actually, the Leandros does enter into Moriarty's general, holding a parchment in his
Leandros!
hand.
Holding what in his
Leandros,
hand?
we might have fucked up.
He's holding a parchment in his right hand.
Oh, gotcha.
Great. You missed
He-
some shit, man.
Walks
Probably
over to
your
Grim.
contract, bro.
He walks over to Grim and hands him the parchment.
What's
See?
this?
Contract.
Your
Contract.
your contract.
I unfold it and just double check to make sure it's legit.
It is a legitimate contract. He talked with your handler and everything.
Sick.
Great. Did ATEP give you any trouble?
No.
Most
We had
people
a
don't tend to give a
pleasant
7-foot tall.
conversation.
Good. He can be a little
Well, I
stingy.
couldn't. Oh.
He killed him.
Before, I'd like to say something. Before we go to this warehouse, we're gonna need a plan. And I mean a real plan. Because we can't just waltz in there, guns blazing.
Why not?
gonna
It
be ready
worked
for it.
on the
When you say that, Cleric
on
kinda
the
looks at
Isle
his
of
mace.
Dash.
Real quick, cleric. Moriarty walks over to you and hands you 2 of the strange rods with the bulbs in the center. Take these.
Okay.
They're my last 2 in stock. I hope they'll help you on your journey.
Cleric goes to reach for like coins and stuff to hand to him.
Don't. This is for you. If you go down, the potions will be useless for you. So, here. And he hands you 2 minor rods of mending,
Ooh.
Nice.
which
Nice.
are basically a minor healing potion for constructs.
Well, I can still take a healing potion.
No.
You're made out of metal, man.
You also don't have a real mouth.
How the hell am I able to do magic? Hmm?
You're
don't have
able to do
organs.
magic.
Because you
just-
have a magic
Dream.
core.
you have a magical
Let me
core.
dream.
But your
Also-
body does not operate off of the same thing that us fleshy organ boys do.
But you count, for all intents and purposes, you count as a construct. So anything that would impede the movements of a fleshy creature won't do anything to you.
Nice.
You have
But
resistance
as the
against
downside
poison.
for that is anything that would heal a fleshy human won't heal you.
Except for, of course, healing spells. Healing spells will still heal you, but rods of mending are
Right.
good to have because they are
Not
healing
everybody
potions.
has spell slots.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I have no healing spells, so.
And I've got one spell slot left since that dickweed, dispelled the magic of my hunter's mark.
Speaking of
fuck?
which, let me next time we level up, let me see if I can find a repair item spell or whatever it is.
Mending.
Whatever the
Mending.
Mending.
Right?
Hey,
The-
Brohams.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to go for just a couple minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
So you take
We'll still be
the rods of mending,
Not
put
a
them in your
problem.
chassis, kind of hold them there.
What do you
No,
mean?
I put them
in
in
the
my
bag
bag.
of holding.
Oh, in the
I
bag of
put them
holding,
in
yeah.
my bag of
In the bag of holding.
Where else would I?
The hat of holding.
My hold of bagging.
Your hold of bagging.
Yeah, because he
Hold of
bags
bagging.
shit.
It's a hole with a bag inside of it.
Okay.
All right. Do we want to? We need to
I
rest
would.
before we head out, or do we have a time limit on this thing? I'm asking Aeidros.
We are going to go at
All right.
night.
Do we have?
All right.
do we have
What?
a plan?
Beginning of
it's-
Do we
night?
have any blueprints?
It's getting pretty close to evening now. It's kind of getting down there, kind of getting low. Sun's starting to get towards the setting area.
All right.
Sun's
We're
getting
leaving
real
at
low.
at the beginning of the night, midway. What are we
Beginning
thinking?
of the night.
All
I
right.
do inform Leandros of what transpired in the shop and that a noble is in fact
Yeah.
involved,
Mhm.
if not
Perhaps.
more than one, and potentially the guards of this sector.
Which is why
Edmund,
I say we need a plan.
fucking idiot.
I said,
Damn.
which is why we need to think of a plan.
You.
If he gets back to him, if word gets back to them at the warehouse, we'll be up against more guards than we can take at once.
Well, we know.
I know
a few
worms like
things
him.
we know a few things from Khan and I's first encounter with them. One
Okay.
thing is that, admittedly, though we got a little bit swamped by the noble over there,
Maybe. We don't know if it was actually.
potentially him.
Yeah, we don't know if it was
The
actually
maybe
Atlir.
noble.
We know that they're not exactly the most diligent bunch. When we got there, their
Yeah, no.
guards were sloshed.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
but
took the- we
they
made
do
pretty
have
quick
a.
work of them.
They are working with a group of fanatics at the moment.
Right. Which
Right.
we don't currently know about. Something about the Red Cloaks.
Red Cloaks. One of my the contract I was supposed to kill when we first met, when me and them first met, was a Red Cloak. I know a little about them, but not too much.
All right. Well,
As I
what
said
do you
before, the Red Cloaks follow the demon lord or the demon god Ouroboros.
Right.
Right.
Well, what do we know
God.
about their, yes, processes of
Practices, rituals. What's their like? Every
Motive.
cult has some sort of motive. Some want the end of the world. Some want
They-
to kill everybody.
They wish to revive the demon lord and his greatest general Rit Athun.
Well, that's reason enough.
Oh
Okay,
shit!
so do we know how they'd be able to do that?
10,000 sacrifices.
Okay, so they're out for blood. Big surprise.
Out for blood and souls.
And the souls of 7 holy men and the ones who killed them.
Okay, so we already got one.
Oh, the circles.
From what I've
To be
heard
f-
from
Depends.
yesterday's happenings.
Well, at least they can't get. At least most of us don't have holy souls, except for the robot, except for cleric over there. So, we know that they're dealing in souls. They're dealing souls, trying to wake up some ancient deity or whatever. They need 10,000 sacrifices. How many sacrifices do they have right now? How many people have they killed?
1, as far as I know.
Well,
Okay,
stab them at the
then-
beginning of the game.
it's only the beginning of the night. How many people are in this town? What's the total
In the
population?
entire city of Leadose, according to the census of last year, about 80,000. About 40,000 in each sector.
Okay.
Or, sorry,
And you
about
s-
20,000
and
in
you
each
t-
sector.
Okay.
Right.
You two, Burke and Wingboy, you said that they
Come
threw
on,
a
my name's
fireball
not that
at you.
hard to say. Con! Con!
I know. I just like calling you Wingboy. What I want.
Okay,
You said that.
Spooky.
Iman. You said that they threw a fireball at you, correct? Or
It
did you
was a
say-
bead that exploded into a fireball, yes.
Right.
Regardless,
So what's
we
their
know they have
MO?
access.
Do we know how they kill? What do they leave any bodies? Do they have some preferred method of murder?
No.
Moriarty chimes up at this. No, they don't really have a preferred method. Usually just kill, if there are women, kill and rape, leave in the street.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Why would
So-
they rape them after they're dead?
Not necessarily in that
Necrophilia.
order.
Oh,
Necrophilia, probably. Okay, so if they don't have a
Gross.
preferred method, they're disorganized, they don't have a perfect way of killing. So they can't kill everybody tonight. So we don't have to worry about that, I don't think. Unless, it depends on how many of them there are. Do we know how many of them there are?
not a clue.
Okay. That's gonna
Leandros,
make things.
any ideas?
I do not have any clue how many red cloaks or how many debtors there are.
Alright.
Okay. So let's just say that I
Do we
don't
know if
think
they're
that they'll be able.
confined- Do we know if they're confined to a singular building?
They are at the moment.
Alright, so
Hey.
who of
Oil.
us are good at stealth?
If they had
Well-
been able to...
Burn them
Fairly
out.
decent at hiding in plain sight.
Alright.
Uh,
I can do some stealthy things as well.
Stealth is not what ability is stealth
Start a
lie
small
under?
fire
It's-
at one
it's
side of the
dexterity.
building. When they run out of the other one, we'll be there to meet them.
I can reasonably try to stealth my way around. Not the best, but I've also got expeditious retreat, so if I get caught, I can get away fast.
Alright, so perhaps we
So a magic
stand.
caster, then.
So perhaps we stand a few.
To an extent.
We
To an extent. We surround the
stand a-
building.
Yeah, exactly. We surround the building and send a few of us in to scout them out, see what information we
Scout
can glean from it, and get out. If we
And then-
have any
yes.
issues, we can send up a flare of some kind.
Right.
Agreed.
I have
And what
this item that allows me to send a message. As long as you stay within a certain distance.
Alright.
I can,
I've got an ability to make my presence pretty known. Or maybe a firebolt.
I don't. The closest thing I have to that would be some. Leopold. I'm assuming you, at the battle we were at, you saw what happened to my arm.
Leopold? Leopold.
Well, let's
At
Yes,
the
just
very
he
say
saw.
least, we know you have tricks up your sleeve.
I have enough tricks to help us get. But I don't believe taking them all on in a full fight would be wise. We need to get something on them, get any information we can, and run. If they chase after us, we just need to book it. Hit and run.
Don't forget, we have Sir Leandros here as well.
Indeed.
Leandros. Indeed. Leandros, since you're
Cetus
wearing
as
full.
well.
Yeah. Cetus.
He motions
I don't feel
to Cetus.
I don't feel
Sir
too
Leandros.
comfortable about bringing a.
He's like
Could
20.
you muster some of your guard as well?
Unfortunately, with the Red Cloaks about trying to complete the ceremony that they tried yesterday, I cannot.
Gotcha. So they're keeping the streets
we're on
clean
our
while
own.
we're moving in.
Sounds fair.
Okay. And if they come out and get us, well, the guard will be out there, we'll be out there soon enough. They'll find them eventually. They can't that warehouse forever. And once we cause enough noise, if we cause enough noise, that warehouse won't be viable anymore. We could cause some distraction. Maybe once we get the information, light the place on fire, and make a beeline.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what we did with the last one.
So
No,
I had to go
they're
do
the ones that started the fire.
I'm well aware.
Question:
Yes, cleric.
What is happening? I had to leave for like a second, and I forgot to tell you guys.
We're
No, you
just
told us.
discussing. We're just
discussing a
discussing our
plan.
game plan.
Guessing our game plan. Are we currently at the place?
No,
No, we're still on. We're still
we're
at
still at
Moriarty's.
Moriarty's. Just
Do
discussing
we
our
know
plan.
where it is?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Cleric is gonna run out the door.
Oh god.
No. Get him.
Does he know where it is?
Leandros will stop you.
Does he know where it is though?
Stop, friend.
What we need.
We
Stop.
will need all of us in order to stop these people.
He's gonna like hit the things right, and then takes the mask off, and he goes, "I need wood."
Moriarty just kind of looks at you.
Back on.
I got
I'm
you.
not even gonna touch that.
Turns around,
Um.
rummages in the back a bit, brings out some scrap wood, brings them forward.
He
Here you go.
lifts up his cloak as he opens the chassis, and he goes, "Put in."
All right. He starts
Need
throwing the
input.
scrap wood in there as your arcane core begins to spin faster.
All right. Obviously,
And
cleric
then he
staying
just, in a
outside.
very, very deep voice, you hear, "Battle ready."
Okay.
As he
Well.
just sit, and then he just proceeds to sit on the floor.
So, are we all
My
agreed
son
that
is
cleric?
beautiful.
Do we?
I
so,
bring my things that I've chosen up to Moriarty.
Mm-hmm. And what were you looking for?
2 vials each of oil, or 2 flasks of oil,
Okay.
and 2 vials of alchemist fire,
Okay.
and minor healing potion.
Okay. So, minor healing is 50 gold.
Then maybe not that.
Flasks of oil are a gold. Just because usually they're used for lamps.
Mm-hmm.
And then what was the other thing?
2 things of alchemist fire.
The alchemist's fire are 20 gold each.
Yeesh.
I will throw 20 gold at that.
Okay.
As long
I
as
don't
get to
actually
hold
know
one
how
of
much
those.
gold I'm gonna be honest with you. I actually don't know how much gold I have.
You have 10 gold.
I mean, if you're short on cash, you could ask if Lucky will spare you a few. He's got a.
I'm good. I got what I need. But
I have a platinum.
he just cleric comes back up. Cleric just says platinum. It's just like the fucking seagulls from Finding Nemo. Platinum.
Mine.
Fucking
Grim looks at everyone in the room and is just like, first of all, can we all agree that cleric stays outside with the big guys?
Agreed. He is not the stealthiest of us, I don't believe.
He's literally glowing yellow, so I don't think so.
Leandros looks at all of you and just says, Cleric, what were you going to say?
He just he looks kind of sad.
Don't worry, if you're lucky,
On
you'll
will
get your
just
chance.
kind of like fatherly hug cleric.
Yeah, I'll
Cleric is
I'll
gonna,
pay
like-
for all the items in short order.
He looks like he like kind of brightens up for a second as he kind of like hits a button on the side as his eye lights turn off.
Oh.
Okay.
Shit.
So, what we need to do?
Did I break him?
No, give him a second.
Cleric?
Give it.
No, he just turned off his eyes.
Oh. But anyway, Leandros looks at you guys and just says,
I will also not be the stealthiest. As he kind of shakes his armor a little, as he is in full plate.
That is a little loud.
We'll rely on you
However,
outside.
as my shade will come off my wings and will stand next to me, almost like a full person.
I will.
thought that
I
was
have a
right.
little buddy.
Grim basically says, I'm not too great at stealth in general, but I can go in if we're short of people going in.
Cetus
Currently, do we
also...
just have...
Cetus... Leandros also motions to Cetus. And says, he also knows how to cast a spell known as Pass Without a Trace.
That'd work.
Definitely be useful.
Goodness. That would be incredibly useful.
He is quite the sorcerer in his own right. Burke, when he mentions sorcerer, a flash in your head.
Oh. Okay.
Just the mention of a
Noted.
sorcerer reminds you of him.
Noted.
Especially since those were the exact words that his teachers used to describe him.
He's quite the little sorcerer.
Hats
Right.
on head.
So, are we agreed on this plan? We gotta... Although, I will say, I must ask first. If we're gonna cause a distraction, what distraction are we gonna cause?
I think
will cause
we-
it.
Right?
That will work.
That'll work. Pretend
But-
like we're on
Cetus.
a war.
For now, we shouldn't need a distraction.
For now, I think stealthing in is the right choice for me, Shade, and our wonderful friend. God, I am terrible. I am a terrible human being.
Leopold, Burke, Grim,
Satis or Sados?
Cetus.
Satis.
It's like Sebis, but with a D.
Right.
Satis.
Like the ancient Greek sea
Me
monster
and
that
me.
destroyed the island of Crete.
It's Sedis, by the way.
Yes.
Satis.
Right.
And Kenson is spelled Kenson.
So, Satis, you ready to go into a place full of danger and help me recon?
I am prepared.
Alright.
Alright.
Well, I'll also be going in.
I'll be keeping an eye on things outside, but if you need an extra pair of eyes... Yeah?
Yes, I'm pretty
Big-
sneaky.
Big sneak.
Okay.
I'm not great at stealth, but if you need an extra pair of eyes, I can give it
No,
a
I think
shot.
we're good.
Alright. Then it'll be the rest of us keeping watch outside.
Alright,
Yes.
let's get a move on before it gets too late into the night.
Alright. So you
Alright,
guys set off.
Wait, can I have... While everyone leaves, can I just give a look to Moriarty
Mhm.
and at my flintlock, because I registered that he took a look at it?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, I'd simply say, thanks for the extra bullets, Moriarty.
You're welcome, friend. You
And-
got rid of a pain in the arse.
Right. Well, if you ever need it again, just call me. Hold on. I'm trying to... I'm trying to find where I wrote it. Okay. And, if you ever need my help again, you know who to call. If you've got trouble, it's Grim on the double.
Oh my god.
Ghostbusters!
No.
That was cringe.
That was cringe
It's-
as hell, and I loved it.
It's part of his backstory.
It is. No, it is.
Oh,
Does Moriarty
that was
catch the
cringe.
reference?
No. Well, yes, but it's... yeah.
Yeah. And then he walks out the door, hanging his head low. Why the fuck did I say that?
Moriarty kind of turns away and goes, Grim on the double, cringe as fuck.
Well, fuck you too.
Anyway, you guys set off. So,
On the way there, Khan just looks at everyone and says, "Is anyone else a little peckish?"
Not for what you're hungry for.
Yeah, don't think it's
You
exactly.
don't know what I'm hungry for!
I mean,
You
you
were
tried
about
to
to
take
eat
a
the
bite
kid
out of
whole.
Stellan. It was pretty obvious.
I
Cleric
don't know what you're
raises his
talking
hand.
about.
He's just kind of sitting there like a child, just kind of raising his hand.
What's up, cleric? Are you just raising your hand in agreement?
He does like the sign language for like food.
Oh. So, as you guys are walking away, we'll pan to the sky and do a tiny little, like, half an hour time skip to about 100 or so feet away from the building. Because the building has no other buildings surrounding it. The closest building is 100 feet away.
Oh, dear.
Okay. Alright. Well,
Hide.
first off, before we get too close, yeah, hide.
Right.
Cetus kind of sidles up next to Khan and Burke and casts
I'm gonna take
Pass
to the
Without
roof
a
of that
Trace.
building.
Alright. So that is a, what? Is it plus
It's plus 10.
10? Yeah? Okay.
Oh, that's really good.
Yep. It's Pass Without a Trace.
Pass Without a Trace
Use
is
my
sweet.
grapnel and 50 feet of hempen rope to climb that other building that's 100 feet away.
That is a 19.
It's in like a kind of square almost, except it's encircled by buildings. Like very old abandoned buildings probably would not be able to hold the weight of someone in half-plate armor.
Right.
My shade went and rolled a
That's okay, I have pitons to make it more stable.
19 for his stealth, and
19.
Khan rolled a 5 plus 4 is 13, 23 for Khan.
Okay.
Alright, so let me roll my stealth action. Right.
And that's a natural 20 for Cetus.
Wow.
Holy shit!
Jeez, kid's
At
got
least
moves.
30.
I need a nat 20 noise on my soundboard.
Critical success.
So Cetus kind of gets low, and as the shadows seem to rise up and kind of cling close to your body, he basically nearly just disappears from your sight, like you're having to squint just to see him.
Alright, well, I'm also in a similar boat. I got 37.
Nice!
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
his total was, I think, 34.
Alright, yeah. 37 for me.
Khan, least sneaky of all.
So you guys sneak towards the building. What was your total again, Khan?
23.
And that's plus your 10.
That's all my stuff.
Okay. As you're sneaking towards the thing, that one. Okay. So, the guards do not seem to notice you.
Alright, so do we just, I guess let's just, let me see if I can find a quick and easy way in.
Like the other
Perception
warehouse, there is a front and a back entrance.
That's all. Okay, which is less guarded?
The back entrance. The back entrance has a guard who is literally sleeping.
Oh, okay. Well, let's just brush by him then.
But as you're rushing over to the building, you just hear from the front entrance, "Hey, Beetle. Yeah. Can I get Nip? I mean, it is kind of cold tonight. Why not? they're gonna drink.
Are there any windows that look into the warehouse?
No, there are no windows.
Cool. Okay.
As
The
you
sleeping guy.
As you run up towards the building, there is a sleeping guy at the door. He is out. He's rosy cheeked, and he's out.
Gone.
Khan just kind of unsheaths his sword and pulls out his crossbow
Do we take care
and
of
looks
that now, or-
at the other guys and kind of shrugs his shoulders and wings, points the short sword at him.
As you point your
What
short
can I
sword
see from my vantage?
from your vantage.
Do his first.
Yeah,
do his
if you
first.
could roll an acrobatics for me, please.
Oh, no problem.
And you're doing this in armor?
Yeah.
We might need that distraction.
I don't know. We all got pretty high stealth.
22.
Okay.
High rollers at the
If you
table.
could roll a stealth check for me, just to make sure you do not tumble through the roof. This is just to see how light of foot you are.
I'm on the building that's like 100 feet away.
If I'm getting this right, majority of everyone is trying to sneak on the roof.
What?
No.
Everyone else is like 100 feet away from the building. It's mostly just Cetis, me, and Khan.
Yeah, Cetis, Burke, and Khan ran over to the actual building. It is surrounded by a 100-foot radius, so a 200-foot diameter, where there are no buildings.
Right. This is Moriarty's building?
No. This is at the warehouse that you guys were.
We're the debtors and red cloaks.
Okay. I was just double checking.
Okay.
I do apologize for the fact that I've been having a hard time paying attention.
Well, yeah, you've been dipping in and out. It's okay.
Yeah, you've been dipping in and out. You've got stuff. 21 on your roll.
Stealth, yeah.
You are
Big
deft of
balls.
foot enough to where you not only can tell where the places on the roof are about to cave in, but also to walk along them lightly enough to where they don't collapse.
Deft foot. That should be a feat.
Should be. So, Khan, Burke, Shadow, and Cetis, you are at the door.
Shadow.
The door is locked. The back door is locked. Cetis will pull out a set of lockpicking tools.
Oh, well.
I will get right over the guard, or if he wakes up, to instantly just murder him.
Okay, well, I also have a set of tools. Can I assist him in that, I guess?
Yes, you can. You can give him advantage if you want, or if you have a higher sleight of hand than he does.
Let's see. Where's this? Mine's 4.
His is a +8.
Alright, cool. Damn. Alright, I will give him advantage.
Okay.
I must have made my character wrong because I don't think I have as many cool things as you guys do.
That's a natural 19.
Nice.
So that's a 27.
Jesus.
Actually,
Guard doesn't wake up.
High rollers. Jesus.
Guard does not wake up. But of course, door opens.
We're in.
As it swings open,
I'm gonna have my shadow jump onto the back of Burke.
okay.
And I'm gonna fly up above where the guard is sleeping.
As soon as you exit 30 feet of Cetis, the shadows no longer cling to you. And I need you to make another stealth check without the +10.
Come on.
Uh-oh.
Not as good. Not as good. Do I roll at advantage because nobody knows where I am?
No.
Or no?
Just a straight roll.
That's a 13.
All right.
Here it goes.
I am at the back of the building with only the sleeping guard.
So, yes, you are at the back of the building, but there were 2 guards in the front, as I stated before, and you did make a slight noise as the second guard rolled 2 natural 20s in a row.
What?
On his disadvantage roll.
That's too
How? I want... What?
That's at least like 6 this game. No, 5.
Who the
5
fuck
this game.
told you could roll this many 20s?
Yeah,
Bro, you should see the A-men's 20 count.
it's insane.
We're already past triple digits.
It is.
Jesus.
So,
Alright.
you accidentally scrape your foot against the roof and a piece of wood falls off of the roof and onto the ground, making a clunking noise. Hey! Hey, D! You hear that? Be up! Don't pay attention to be up! There's nothing. D! You took more than one nip. Fucking cunt. I'll go check it out. You stay here, D.
Alright, would I hear him talking?
Make a perception check.
Let's see, that is what is that? Okay. That's an 11.
Yes, you do hear him talking. He's not
Okay.
talking quietly.
Alright. I'm gonna just position myself near the kind of slightly inside the door still, but just kind of peeking out, still in the shadows, but still peeking out a little bit.
Okay. So, as Beetle, as you know him, rounds the corner, he sees the piece of wood on the ground, looks up, and notices the bat-winged figure on the roof.
And takes a crossbow bolt straight to the face.
Roll initiative for me real quick.
Okay.
Are we all gonna have to do that?
I'm rolling shit today.
10.
He rolled a natural 19 plus 2.
Oh, shit.
Fuck off with your rolls, boy.
As he reaches up
6.
to his chest plate, he yanks a small silver cord that was tied around his body. Burke, you also notice a similar silver cord on the sleeping guard's body.
Oh, God.
He yanked it as an alarm spell goes off.
Okay,
Oh, God.
okay. I'm gonna yell up.
Distraction time!
Gonna yell up to Khan. Call in the forces.
Hearing that, he looks at the door and gets hit by... give me 1 second. Let me look at Cetus' spells.
Did Cetus not roll high enough to catch him?
No, he did not.
No, he's... Yeah.
It was worth a shot of asking.
Alright. Here goes.
He is going to cast lightning bolt at him.
Wait, Cetus
God.
at that guy or the guard? Or Beetle?
At the guard who just pulled the alarm spell.
Okay, Cetus at Beetle. Gotcha.
Yep, Cetus is doing it. So the guard has to roll a dex save of a natural 1.
Oh, God.
Yes! Finally! First natural one.
Shocking.
So, I mean, heck, my luck runs out sometimes. So, 8d6 of damage. Give me 1 second. My room got awfully dark really quickly. Turn that on. And, alright, let me roll these 8d6s real quick so that I can... where is my... Here it is. Okay. Okay. So. 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's...
Riveting.
Math.
Oh boy, we're gonna
3 times 4 is
call in the forces, boys.
13, 15, 16, 17, 18,
And the calculator rolling down.
30 points of lightning damage.
Wow. He's
As
probably dead.
yeah, no, he gets hit by the lightning bolt and he falls a smoldering corpse.
Ka-chow.
God.
After hearing this cracking, thundering lightning bolt from the back of the building, Leandros immediately knows and rushes towards the front of the building.
All right.
Draws a sword as he lights it aflame.
Okay, let's do it. Let's get this
And-
shit on.
And he just says, "As the sun brings it."
Damn. All right.
As soon as he sees this, D is intimidated
Nice.
and
Alright.
cannot move.
Oh god.
He is frozen in place. As this giant 7-foot Leonin figure is running directly at him.
Nice.
Oh god. Here goes nothing. Shall we?
Paladins
You
are
should.
terrifying.
Paladins are scary, man. So, I guess are we all rolling initiative?
Not yet. Burke and Sedis can still move into the building if they want to, but hearing the commotion, the guard at the back door does wake up.
Can I snap his neck?
Yes, I will give you a roll at advantage
All right.
because he doesn't know you're there.
What is it? Dexterity?
Yeah,
Just
just to deftly snap his neck in one clean go.
Yeah, I'm not taking that one. That's a what is it? 17.
Bella.
A 17?
Yep.
All right. As you bull up on him, roll your damage for me.
All right. What do I roll for that? What do I roll for that? My brain.
I believe it's a
my brain-
D6 at the moment.
Is that just like my normal damage?
For
Or-
your
Oh
unarmed
yeah,
strike,
yes. D6. Okay. Or wait, what? Wait, 1d4 plus. No, that's dart. Unarmed strike. No, yeah, 1d4 plus 4.
Okay, so it's 1d4 plus 4.
Or wait, unarmed strike plus 6. Wait, what am I looking at? I'm confused. So let's see.
It's your unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike 1d4 plus 4, but then it says on the left side it says unarmed. It says plus 6.
That's your to hit bonus.
That's my to hit. Oh, okay.
It's your to hit bonus.
So what does that mean?
So it was a 17 plus 6 to hit.
Oh, okay. Oh wow. Okay. Cool. So that is yeah. That is okay. That's 8.
8?
Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah, no, you did a targeted to hit. And the hit points on that target were 6.
Oh.
So you deftly snap his neck in one clean movement
Oh god.
as he falls to the ground lifeless. Sedis motions you to get back in the door.
Yeah, I dive back in.
As you
Fun
hear
roll, follow suit.
the giant wooden bay door start to move upward. as they're opening it. And those of you in the front would see this as well. As a large, silvery amalgam of metal seems to walk out. Not a Warforged like cleric, but liquid metal.
Oh my
hell?
Mercury?
You...
Oh.
Leandros, welcome. You will be our second sacrifice.
I will be no such thing, you wretched fiends.
You guys are seeing Leandros, his flaming sword in his right hand as he raises a silver shield.
Ooh.
I slowly walk up behind him and pull the sword out of my back. Let's do this. I guess. Also, can you explain to me the fuck?
I'm assuming we're all there.
Yes, you're all there.
I'm gonna ready my mace.
Okay.
I ready my sword and my gun, and
Okay. Leopold, you are on the roof, correct? So are you readying your bow? Leopold?
You know what? I'm gonna ready my crossbow instead of my mace.
Okay. Leopold, what are you doing?
That's more damage.
How do you do, Leopold?
Leopold!
Oh,
Wake up, man!
can I
Sorry,
ready
I
a spell?
accidentally turned off my.
Stop
I accidentally
yapping.
turned off my mic.
That's
My
okay.
bad. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I've got an arrow up. I'm ready. I'm waiting.
Okay.
This is what I have been waiting for.
So,
I'm like
Can I-
freaking Shia LaBeouf up here. Just do it. Yeah.
as you're all readying to go at this fight, we're gonna end right there.
That's what I thought. All right.
Yeah, I got.
Son of a.
As we prepare
yeah.
for a dangerous combat with many ups and downs, twists and turns, as this new era begins. I want to tell everyone we appreciate you for coming. Thanks so much. I hope you enjoyed the first episode. And good night. Love ya.
And big balls.
Goodbye. And remember, your balls are big and meaty.
And if you don't have
and also remember,
Tell
the hat. Remember, the hat works in mysterious ways.
The hat works in mysterious ways.
find
Well,
yourself your own magic
ladies,
corner.
gentlemans, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Sayonara.